I think that maybe they're going to do what they usually do, try to take it a bit down and then go up. I think that we are still going to challenge the highs, the all-time high. I think that we are still in a higher time frame uptrend. It's pretty clear. So today is going to be tricky though. So let's see how it started the open now. As you can see, it's already going down. I think that if we touch the high of NVIDIA, we're going to see a little bit of fight up there. And I would love to see some breakthrough the 700, 715 area, retest, and then challenging the next high. But let's see how it goes. So far, they are going to test that high from yesterday. So let's see.
This is a clear blasphemy into 730, guys. If
Yeah,
for
yeah,
whatever reason, if for whatever reason it doesn't close strong and it just dumps back into like a gravestone doji, we're looking for a full reversal. But right now we're going to 730, 750. That's for sure. Like if you jump in right now 2 micros, you're just gonna like have no stop loss, and maybe have a mental stop loss of $100 maybe. But if we end up holding this and we're at 750, you're gonna add to your position slowly once we have a full
there we go.
retracement.
There we go. The zone that you see on blue is actually the whole retracement zone from the dump in the, let me show you the 4 hour. See, this was the golden zone retracement for the 4 hour dump, this one. So if we manage to stay in this area, and I'm moving my mouse around to, like holding this area and close above it, the minute that we get a little reverse and retest, that's a nice, for me, nice sign that we are going to challenge the area around 800 to 24 easily. No, I'm not saying it's going to happen today, but I'm saying that if we bust through this zone 750 and we start to not dip and make lower highs, then I'm sure that we are going to see this area right here challenged.
My laptop wasn't charging. I wonder if yours was. I had it plugged in before bed last night.
All right,
I
guys. So
don't.
that's
Hold
TP
on.
right there. So if you are in that entry of longs, you're trimming your profits. If you are like any full size, you're trimming your profits and you're not being greedy. You're gonna let runners go.
Exactly.
This is an
Now,
obvious long, guys.
why
I
I
just
didn't,
uh I just took
yeah,
that long and I made some decent profits. So
Beautiful. That means you're
nice,
logging
nice.
out and you're locking yourself. You're not touching any more of the charts for the day. How much did you
yep,
make?
it's done. It's done.
Yeah, perfect,
It was
perfect.
3,000.
Beautiful. NX. Beautiful.
I did too. I logged one mini and I made 1,050 that
Wonderful.
much.
Congrats.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Nice. Why? Why? Because it was obvious, like the strategy of M30 that I was sharing with you guys. It was clear that you see here that when it opened this week, and then when it goes back up, that's where you long. Why I didn't take it? Well, because I don't like this Nvidia candle until it breaks either side, like just is now. I rather wait for that, and also because these two candles prior to the opening one, this pump is because we had news earlier.
Hmm.
The GDP came higher than expected, so that caused this tiny reversal to the upside. So I was waiting for the market to react to all of that before going long, and it was like Ronnie said. I read that Ronnie said very early in the morning last night, even that this candle was gonna be tricky. So we had to wait for these levels to see the market direction. So that's why I didn't take the usual long I take on the opening candle because I rather wait than get cooked, like we always say.
Hmm.
So congrats we did, but that's why I didn't take it. So now I'm just gonna wait because I want to see a nice little consolidation up here that tells me that okay, market is gonna close above this area, retest it, and we're gonna continue to go higher. If you're not in a long right now, I suggest you don't FOMO, you don't go on anything right now because it's not a a great area to long at all. Wait for a little dip back.
Yeah,
And
but
also, I wouldn't short this either. I wouldn't short this either yet.
yeah, right now
We need to see.
what you guys are doing right now, you're sitting on your hands and you're waiting for the first 15-minute candle to close. Once the first 15-minute candle closes, what usually tends to happen is market will reverse aggressively and give us that tap into the demand zone where our beautiful Ronnie told us that we could get a demand zone.
Hey,
That's all you're
look at
waiting for.
Nvidia.
If market didn't give
Look
you
at
the
Nvidia.
chance to do it, yeah, look at that. It's crazy. It's already dumping
Yeah,
like
this is the
ridiculous.
already got smoked.
And
All
this
the
doesn't
jump.
and this doesn't mean that you automatically jump into that short, guys. It doesn't mean you automatically jump into
Oh,
short. You're
oh,
just simply waiting. As you can see, like we're getting this small reaction where it's pulled back on NQ on the 5 minute that it wants to continue. But it's better to just put a fib. If you put a fib from the bottom to the high of that specific candle, you're better off waiting for a specific golden zone or major pullback zone that lets you have like an
yeah.
entry to continue into the upside. So right now the upside would be
Hey, you
654,
see?
it would be 686 where you would get your entry for longs if it gives you a rapid fire bounce. What we saw this morning on
Oh,
open bell is a rapid fire bounce. This is a valid zone that you would always take
I wouldn't
longs
long.
without any of not
I
even a
wouldn't.
stop loss.
Yeah, I wouldn't take longs and on this retest right now because of this. Look how Nvidia is getting already smoked. Now, why I think this is happening on Nvidia candle? Because all of this happen outside the operating hours of the New York Stock Exchange.
Hmm.
So this is New York stock reacting to yesterday's move. See, and this is gonna hit Nasdaq, and it's already hitting Nasdaq. So I wouldn't long until I see in this particular case that Nvidia is stopping the bleed and it's gonna try to re-challenge the initial pump. But right now, it's struggling, and that's why, in my opinion, I wouldn't jump on any longs until I see that Nvidia is holding.
Hmm. And if you notice,
I rather,
previously, if I may, real quick, Gonzo, if you notice,
yeah,
previously, on the zones that I sent you guys as the major supply yesterday during Nvidia's earning call, we tapped 684.25 and it reversed immediately the moment it touched that zone. Now what we're seeing is the opposite. Now market just rallied all the way to 730, came right back into that supply zone, and it's trying to test this zone to be a supply turning into, I'm sorry, yeah, supply turning into support. So right now we're just hovering around this zone to see if we do create a real demand or if we really just come back down, swamping down, which I highly doubt because today's news was a catalyst that was super bullish. We had, I think it was prelim GDP price index. We had unemployment
yeah,
claims.
GDP came higher, which is good.
Hmm.
Uh, Job
It,
claims came as expected,
hmm.
and the CPI came lower. So
Everything is in line for bullish momentum. Everything was in line
yeah, this
for.
is everything that is happening right now is just market reacting to what happened yesterday with Nvidia.
Hmm.
So that's why Nasdaq is moving like it's moving. It's just the market reacting to that. So see, okay,
I
let me
want
take
I
this.
want you all to have some homework and look at the way that the market took off. I signaled to you guys like kind of what it is, what I call a head and shoulder inverted. Look for that pattern all the time. It's very obvious. Once you study it, you never unsee it. And when you just trust your eyes, you're gonna always see that. And trust me, you're gonna start seeing that pattern in the 1 second, 5 second, 5 minute, 10 minutes, any time frame that you're in, you're gonna see that it's always gonna be a break retest, or it's gonna be sometimes inverted where it takes you to the other side. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing that if you guys can just take a note of that screenshot, look for that pattern all the time. That's what gave me the full confidence of the area, the zone, with the confluences of the demand to say this was just gonna fly. It was not gonna stop.
Yeah, absolutely. Now it's just a waiting game. So don't rush yourself into anything. Wait for your AAA setup, wait for your levels, just be patient, and the price will come to you, believe me. Either if you're gonna short or long, just wait it out and the market will come to you. See now, I'm seeing Nvidia is bouncing back up again. See, okay, perfect. It's holding, and this is gonna make Nasdaq gonna have a little more clear skies. If it holds Nvidia, Nasdaq is going to 800s today. But I need to see Nvidia holding.
That was a really beautiful retouch at 679 on the longs. It's just a matter of where it's gonna close right now. This 5 minute candle needs to close green for us to continue smoothly without coming right back down.
Yeah, totally. I'm waiting for that, for a nice green close. Also waiting for Nvidia to at least stay above there.
Hmm.
At
And if you
one,
if you slap a fib from the bottom of the 5 minute candle to the top of the 5 minute wick, like from wick to wick, just slap a fib, and you're gonna notice that the market came
yeah,
right back down into that 6.1 fib level, which is close to the 672. It didn't tap it, but it did tap 681, 682, which was super clean as what I would consider a major pullback, and it reacted where it's holding. How long is it gonna hold? I'm not sure. I really don't know.
yeah, and also if you check it out, and the 5 minute where it bounced back up with its 682, 681 is exactly where yesterday we had the high at Nvidia earnings and then the dip, so which went to 684 and then we dropped. And right now, where it bounced is exactly there, 82, 84. So maybe they are trying to establish these 680s as the new support zone. We'll see. Just gotta wait it out. Yeah, fails and starts to drop, you're guaranteed that NQ is going to fail. Guaranteed it's going to fail. It's going to fail hard. So we need Nvidia to hold, because if not, I don't see it having strength to challenge 800s.
All right, so based on the 30-minute time frame, just like let you guys know, I see a big ass W. Those W's scare me all the time on the R side because usually that indicates a reversal for me. Um,
Yeah.
so let's just be patient. Let's just be really, really patient. If you missed the opportunity of everything this morning, don't feel FOMO. It's only the beginning of the day, guys. I guarantee you that you're gonna get an entry to continue long. It's just patience. We already broke structure. It's just a matter of closing the candle completely on the 1 hour and the 30 minute.
Let's go higher. There we go.
Ronnie, do you have any advice or any feedback for us?
No. No, not right now.
Not at the moment.
Wonderful.
Let me slap something on the higher time frame here.
Hey, Sleepy Panda, how are you this morning? Any positions taken this morning?
Okay. So as you can, if you're looking at my chart now, I just slap a fib on the 12-hour move down from the ATH all-time high, and we are just getting close to 0.7 on the fib retracement zone. So yeah, from here to, let's say, from 750 to 840 is definitely a zone where we can still get slapped and back down, because that is a nice area for sellers to be positioned in, being the fact that it's a retracement on a very high time frame, which is the 12-hour candles, as you can see. So this area where we touch the opening high and all the way to 835, 840, it's a fighting zone. So always be careful when you have such a golden zone, getting hit on such a higher time frame, because you may not see it coming. You are just longing and you don't realize that on a higher time frame you're reaching a golden zone for a retracement, and suddenly you get trapped and it pukes down on you. The same if it was the other side. So always, in my opinion, just take a look in the 4 hour and the 12 hour, draw some levels, leave them mark, and if you're getting near that level, get out or book profits and leave runners with the sell at BE, and just wait for the reaction. But don't long because you had a massive green candle. Don't chase it. Don't FOMO. Just wait it out. Like we all preach in the group, just patience.
Would be really cool if we get like this rapid fire move again from 615 to 590s. I think Ronnie
Yeah,
might mention that zone.
yeah, I'm not liking that Nvidia closed the last 5 minute green, but already got slapped down hard again. So I don't know. They're
So
fighting.
look at the 15 minute. The 15 minute has a 5 second close and it's closing above what we want, which would be 670, 680s. If it comes right
Yeah,
back down and if bounces up slowly but surely, it'll be filling orders into 743. So that's exactly what I want. I would like a touch into golden zone for me, which be 750. I'm sorry, 650s. 650s would be the golden zone for me to take a long, but I have to wait for support to really be established.
I'm thinking that if you retrace to 650, it's a cheap long because invalidation is at 625,
Hmm.
so it's actually a very cheap long.
Hmm.
It's not a bad idea not a bad place to long, but we'll see. Let's see what happens. Depends on how it goes there. I need to go fast and slow down really fast when it gets there.
Hmm.
If it starts to drop slowly, slowly, candle by candle, then I don't like it. I wanna flush down and up. Check video real quick.
It's like, I'm gonna be honest. So I see a 1 hour supply zone on Nasdaq, and so I didn't really see this until right now, but the zone really broke the structure of a sideways trending market and like went down and took a dump. So we literally touched it to the tick because the zone is 783.25 to 739 or 739 to 783. So literally I would just be patient
Hmm.
because 1 hour supply like should be a little bit more powerful than any of this small time frame movement.
Hmm.
So yeah, like I feel like we can retrace a little bit more right now.
I feel like
So
we're going to. I feel like we're absolutely going to. I think that I'm beginning to think that the initial pump was just a fake out. So yeah, I think that we're gonna end up retracing too.
mhm.
What
So
happens, Sleepy? Why you're not good? Ah, no, you are good. Sorry.
I was about to get scared. I was like, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, no, I
He's
said
about to get
no.
funded. What are you talking about, man?
I read
I
I'm
thought he was
good,
getting
not,
funded.
and I saw. Yeah, sorry. No, he's okay. He's okay.
All right, so these are the things I'm looking for, guys, just to kind of show you what I'm looking for.
I love you so much.
And the reason why is because up here is liquidity sitting, getting trapped for sellers. We're tracing everybody that
No.
pretty much jumped in that momentum.
Love you too. I'll be back, you guys.
All right, Rodney,
All right, go ahead.
drive safe.
I'm just gonna take Olive to the bathroom. We'll be
Oh,
back.
okay.
Yeah, well, let me check.
All right, so right now what you're looking for is if you are short bias, you're again looking for a tap into like 625, 630s and a break below what would be 580s, 580s, 570s. If you don't see that,
Okay.
you're wrong. You're looking for continuation to the top into the 600s. I'm sorry, 700, 800s.
Yeah.
I
The
think.
only thing that
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
is making me also doubt is the fact that on Nvidia we have a gap below, way below, and especially on a stock like Nvidia, market does not always leave that gap open. They usually close it. So we could end up retracing all the way back down here on Nvidia, which would cause Nasdaq to dip and retrace. So be careful. See how NVIDIA
Mm.
is keep getting pushed down?
Mm-hmm.
So if it breaks this area right here, this we are at 179.5. If we break like 178.5 and we consolidate this, we're definitely gonna close this gap.
Mm-hmm. So
This
we're
is
making our way into
this,
golden zone now. We're making our way into 652. If you are short, you're protecting your capital, guys. If you are short, you're protecting every single penny you have made profit. You're just putting a tight stop loss into some profit, and if it comes back, it is what it is. Is anybody in a short at the moment? I'm almost certain somebody here is taking that short.
let's change this to 5 minute.
All right, here's that golden zone. We're breaking through it like butter. Doesn't look like any buyers are coming in and stepping in. VWAP is at 629. So let's be patient here. Let's not try to get a sniper entry long, guys. Ronnie's demand zone is 600s into like 595s.
Yeah, look at I split my screen so we can all see Nvidia and Nasdaq at the same time. See, this is exactly what I meant. I told you. See how it broke? Nvidia is breaking this zone, and look at an NQ already touched 600s. So if they're gonna close this gap down, I wouldn't be surprised of MQ dipping like to 520s. Seriously, if they go for the gap on Nvidia, NQ is gonna drop 100 points more for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I felt that the initial pull was a fake out. Anybody had the balls to take that short?
Oh Lord. Let's see here. What's this guy's name? I forgot his name.
There we go. Yeah, they are definitely going for the gap.
All right, so nobody right now should be in the long. And if you are, you
Oh,
are
yeah.
literally closing that as soon as possible. You're not
Yeah,
praying for that thing to go back up. We broke
yeah,
golden
yeah.
zone entirely. We didn't even bounce from the 600s yet.
Uh, the
595 is
selling,
Ronnie's the band zone.
yeah, we're going to 500s, bro. They're going for the gap for sure. They already broke 178.5 on
So
Nvidia. It's been broken. It's
so
going for the
590,
gap for sure.
590,
Hold on,
590 is
hold
good.
on. 596 to 588, I have demand on my chart.
Correct. I was about
And
to say
we,
that.
I told you that's the one we found last night, right?
That's the
Let's
one
see
that we
what
were talking
happened.
about. So right now
It's
this is a
Okay.
cheap long. If you have one micro, guys, one micro, you're gonna add to your position as we break above 640. One micro, and you're gonna add to your position.
Order filled.
remember the
Oh,
hour is about
you
to
guys
close
told
as
them they
well.
were wrong right there? Okay,
What?
good.
Order
Is
filled.
anybody long at
Yeah,
596?
I just made $200, but I got stopped out.
Why you got stopped
Oh,
out?
I put my stop. I always move my stop loss just in case it's sniper entry. You know, I'd rather.
your
It was a good zone. I
your
got
stop
200.
loss is like at
Uh,
587,
I always have a tight
but
stop
at
loss
least,
because of sniper entries. I don't like sniper entries. They make me nervous.
yeah, I
Okay,
sir,
wouldn't.
this is a good entry, guys. This is a good entry. 611 is a good entry. You're gonna put your stop at 587, like Ronnie says.
Yeah, I think
And
I
look, it's
don't
dropping like
agree
crazy.
with what Dude and Ronnie are saying. I think that we're gonna go down.
It's a
I
good
just want to
demand
point
zone.
it out.
It's a good demand
It's
zone.
a
I
good
made
demand
200.
zone.
Yeah, it's a good demand zone. It is. You
It's
just
a
got to do it cheap, very small, small and
it's
risk
cheap.
properly. It's cheap.
It's cheap.
Cheap. Cheap
But
means you only
don't
do
try
one,
to
two
save
micros.
it. Don't try to save
hold
it if it
on.
goes the other way. In my opinion, we're going back down at least 50 or 100 more points because Nvidia is clearly breaking.
I was up
So
$400 and it took me out 200. Lord Jesus. Uh,
I would just wait a little bit more, or at least at the new hour.
all right,
Just
this is the
like
closest
like
thing it
it
gets
happened
to. This is
last
the
week. Don't try
closest
to
thing.
catch the falling knife, man.
Guys, this
Don't
is the
try to.
closest. This is the closest thing to demand. We have a double bottom with a nice area of demand. If it dumps, it is what it is, guys. You take it if you take it.
Just you and your bottoms, man. Stop trying to
Oh
catch the
Lord.
fucking knife.
Uh, very beautiful. We have now some kind of support at the 50 EMA and back into TDO, by the way. So this is starting to look like a triple bottom.
Bro, the rest of the stocks are all slowly but surely starting to flip red.
Let me see here. So
Look
what
at
are you guys seeing?
my screen. The only thing holding right now is Tesla and Google, but Microsoft, Amazon, and Meta, they were all green, already flipped red.
Mhm.
Nvidia is falling hard. Look, that's it. Broke the bottom. So yeah, I'm not doing this. No way. I hope you
Yo,
guys make it, but I'm not touching this. No, I need to see Nvidia fill the gap first.
Hold on, I think Monk is gonna say something for us. Hit us, baby.
Yeah, sure, go.
no. My bad, bro. I just came.
You're good, brother. What do you see? Anything you see at the moment, or what?
Yeah, I'm extremely bullish right now.
Good. At this very zone is what you're
Already,
talking about.
Nasdaq already has a
Isn't this an
what's it called?
SMT?
High time frame bullish. Yeah, it is.
This is SMT. This is bullish.
Because ES took out London lows,
Mm-hmm.
and usually the asset that doesn't take out the lows, they move faster.
Mm-hmm. The
So
problem that we're having
Nasdaq,
with Gonzo is that Gonzo's looking at Nvidia's gap, and the price is right near us, right below. And he said that before we even broke back down, and it's starting to go into that direction. So maybe being a little bit extra patient would be the key right now. And mind you, the 1 hour is about to close in like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So
Yeah,
yeah, and there's news.
there's news? No, there isn't.
there's
Yeah,
news for 11.
orange news.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, no, it's
that's
home sales. It's
pending
not
home
that
sales. It
great.
doesn't affect equities at all.
Yeah.
Oh,
But look
okay.
at it, look at my chart, dude. Look at the M30 candles on, let's see. Okay. Look at the 30 candle on NQ. That candle sucks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That candle sucks for longs, I'm telling you. Be careful because that sucks.
Ronnie, be careful with those minis, girls.
I'm done trading.
All right,
I'm
good.
locked out.
How much you made?
Look at Nvidia. Yes, boy. Go for it. Close
I
it.
took the short. I took the short. I took the
I
short, like you said,
fucking
and I'm
told
winning.
you.
NQ,
And
be
I'm winning.
careful. I'm sorry.
Told you.
NX, be careful, dog. Be careful. Don't get greedy.
I
Oh,
closed at
yeah.
300. I made 300.
All right,
We're good.
Yeah, get
you're
out.
good.
Nothing.
So you got
My
3,300
opinion,
today?
guys,
Wow.
flat.
My profit today, after getting out of my loss yesterday, I'm up $1,000.
Beautiful. And that's a funded account.
Yes, yes.
That boy.
Okay. What
I
I'm
told him,
seeing
guys.
right
I
now,
told him yesterday, guys. I told him yesterday, yo, close your position, man. You're gonna make money with us tomorrow. Don't worry about it. You know, take the whatever you have.
bingo.
He was accepting to lose 1,000 something for like what, $400 profit. I'm like, you're insane, dude. But I'm glad that you
Yeah,
finally
we got in a rough spot last night. It was, what was it? What session was that? The London session.
I don't even think it was London. I would think it was like 1 a.m. pre-Asia. By the way, guys, this is the injection of institutions. So 573 is long there. That is super, 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 super bullish. So we have this nice little trap of buyers to then dump. I don't know about you guys, but if it continues to dump, you're looking at 550 buys.
It's dumping. Look at Nvidia. Look at NQ. Don't
No, no,
jump
because
along yet.
when price fills the gap, we usually reverse back, guys.
Yes, but wait for Nvidia to touch 75.9, 75.6. And if we hold that area, yes, for sure. Let's go long on NQ. But
we
I
could
think it's
just could
for
like
drop
we
on it.
could just go down totally because Nvidia's earnings report was quite shit for AI
No,
sector.
it wasn't shit. The problem was that the market was expecting legendary fucking earnings,
Yeah, they
breaking
were.
records,
Yeah.
They
and it
always was.
didn't happen. The earners beat expectations on paper, but the market was hoping for triple that, and it didn't happen. So that's why they're selling. And besides, market continues to think, in my opinion, that AI stocks are super overvaluated. And I read this morning something really interesting. All AI stocks, you know what what level they're reaching right now in comparison? They're reaching the same price action level when the dot-com bubble blew up. So
Oh, no
let's
way.
be
That is
careful.
interesting. We are in an AI
AI
bubble right
bubble.
now. So
Yeah.
Totally. It's super
okay,
tough.
I see like 4-minute area of demand. I know I don't use 4-minute zones, but it's like 569 to 559, 75. It's 10 points of risk that we're doing a hot arrival back to. So, like right now, price is obviously retracing, but I would take a risk on that zone if
Let's
I
see.
were
10
you guys.
seconds. New hour in 10 seconds. Let's see. Let's go to 5 minutes. Okay. And boom, we have the new hour.
Guys, I'm gonna ask
What
everybody
I
in
would
this. I'm gonna ask everybody in this channel room to please like, subscribe, and comment on my videos on YouTube. Please, it helps me. It helps me get more views.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm so
I
bad at
dropped the link.
social
I dropped the link on YouTube for the
networking.
third time.
I'm not, bro. I'm so
It has
sorry.
to
I'm not
repeat.
even liking my own videos.
Look,
I'm
we're
such
how many
shit.
people are here right now? How many people are here right now? We have a total of one.
Such
Wait,
shit.
wow, that's a lot of people. Wait, no, wait. That's
How
a lot
many
of
are?
people. We're getting a lot of people
Whoa!
daily, yo.
Nice, nice, nice crew, nice crew. We
We're getting a
have
lot of
Buck,
people every day.
Heavy, we had Monk, Gold.
But
I'm
This
just kidding. We
hourly
got Ronnie.
candle is so
We
shit.
got Ronnie, Marcos.
what I
Marcos, you've been quiet, man.
what
Marcos
I
has been
what I
quiet.
really want from the YouTube channel is that the same people that trade with me every day just drop a comment and be like, "Hey, I made this amount. Hey, I made this amount live. Blah blah blah." Or I
Yeah.
lost this amount, but I'm gonna come back better. Why? Because it keeps track record for the public to see the consistency behind what we do every day. That this is a small group, but it's very very powerful, guys. There's not a lot of people doing this for free, so it helps me help you guys, and at the same time, you're helping me grow the momentum to get to that next level that I want to get to with the community. I want to get
For
to a thousand
now,
people. I want to get to 1,000 people. I know it's a little ambitious, but I want to get to 1,000 people before the end of the year.
free for now. Oh, wink, wink.
No, if it ever were to if I were to ever monetize this group, it would be like a $20-$30 a month subscription. I mean, you guys
I'm
already make
joking.
more than that, you know. So
I'm
the reason
joking.
why is if you make the math, I do spend a lot of quality time here with you guys, and I love it because again, it gives me a lot of help to teach myself and teach you guys. But if I make $20 out of 1,000 people, bro, that's $20,000 a month. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, bro. I used to be in another, like 3 years ago, in a crypto group involved with that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it was so poor managed, that I just bail on the guys. And fuck off. I'm not going to be a part of this anymore because you're making people like over leverage, overextend themselves. Like it was too degenerate.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see some
All right, so
reality.
we established some support, guys. Is it the real support? I can't tell you that for sure, but we do have an engulf candle on the 1 minute. We do have 2 minute looking clean for like a SMT pattern, and we do have an engulf candle on the 3 minute. So this is only going to go up from here, and we do have a CRT on the 5 minute. All this says and screams longs for me. You would take a 1 micro, guys. 1 micro, let it run all the way to the top. As we're above breaking that 740, 730, you're going to add to your position, and you should quote unquote have cushion to have a little bit of like room to give yourself a space of what is it called, a stop loss per se. That won't be a negative, it would be a break even. So
Yeah,
you're building cushion to the top at the moment. And again, this is Ronnie's demand zone. She's a 2-tick queen, guys. Come on, give her some credit.
yeah. Besides, Nvidia almost closed it, almost barely. Like we were right there. I told you they were going to go for it. Greedy bastards. They never leave a gap open.
Let's see.
Doesn't look like I'm gonna get entry today.
I think
I'm not gonna force it though.
Yeah, no, no, never, never force it. Never, never. Let me just. Oof. Just wait. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the support yet. I would love to see Nvidia flush like to 75, 90 quickly. And there, yes, long all the way.
I would really like for this market to close at the 800s today, because that means I'm making money.
Yeah, but you're asking way a lot, bro. I
Nah.
think that we need some sort of catalyst to break 750, 740s today.
I'm calling my market maker friends today. Don't worry.
Okay.
Look at this 4 hour, by the way. The 4 hour held that top. That means buyers are protecting the zone to be a free fall. So we're
Yeah,
gonna
no,
keep.
I don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's gonna be a free fall. I just the way I was
There you
looking
go.
at it,
There you go.
I was thinking NQ was gonna dip because Nvidia was dipping, and Nvidia was trying, in my opinion, was just trying to fill the gap. I'm not saying was gonna be a free fall, but this area, if it got completely filled, that would be a badass long on NQ because you just click long and let it run all day.
So if you look at the 15 seconds, for me this looks like a nice W with a retest to continue to the upside on PMO, and it was at 602. Here, let me screenshot that for you guys. By the way, I'm not doing live stream right now because I just feel terrible. I have a headache, guys. I woke up super late. I woke up and the first thing I said, "Oh my God, I missed the live." I was thinking about NX. I didn't want to leave him down, you know.
There we go. There we go.
I know you promised me. I told you I'd be here. I set my alarm.
I saw that. And you even messaged me. Please message me. I was like, "Oh my God." All right, guys. So there's that W pattern that I'm talking about. So the W pattern with the retest to continuation is already at 661 in matters of seconds. I hope you guys can see
Yes.
how legit
Wow.
that is.
It jumped 60
It's a
points in 1
beautiful.
minute.
This is a beautiful buy model. I'm just letting you know that it's a beautiful buy model. And this again isn't Ronnie's zone, guys. She is the 2Q
If we
queen. Please give her some
if this
respect when you see her.
yeah
TAs.
in this if this 5 minute closes like on 660s and then it dips back down to 625, 26, and the next one, then yeah, that's a nice retest for long. Who invited Darth Vader to the group, bro? Who's breathing into the mic?
That's Ronnie. Probably pooping.
Had to make sure it
OMG.
wasn't me.
Who's Buck? I've never seen Buck before. Who the hell is that? How you doing, Buck? I've never met you before. Introduce yourself to the group, brother or sister. Let's see here. I
And
changed my
He's
name.
like,
think
nah.
who are you then?
Can you hear us?
Is the mask singer.
I don't remember what I used to be. You don't remember who you used to be? Were you an alien?
You need to quit drinking, bro. If you don't remember, you need to quit drinking.
That's funny.
Talk to us,
Okay,
bro. Talk
let's
to us. We don't
see.
like randoms. We like people that connect with us and talk to us.
Okay. Give me a nice close on this area, then a dip back down to 630s, and I'm long.
Look at my description. You remember I talked to you. ¿Para qué darle dinero a una mujer cuando ella prefiere un billete de 100? Oh, you're Dominican, right? You're Dominican.
Y si ya te vaya una vez, te vayará siempre.
Okay, wait. You were on vacation in Dominican Republic or no? I think I remember who you
Well,
are.
there are not a lot. We just can simply hondureño,
De Chile.
guatemalteco, chileno. Ah, chileno.
Bello, bello. All right, guys. So we're at a resistance zone. So 680s needs to break. We need to break 680 for us to continue to that 800 zone, guys. We need to. We really need to. And it's like what I told you guys. If we have, for example, that big M pattern, we found support, right? And there's liquidity sitting at the top, right? And we have the SMT, we have the W, we have all those confluences. All we're looking for is for us to break and continue to the upside. So this was all manipulation to go to the downside, to fill the gap and reverse into our zone that we're going into. So I'm sending you guys a screenshot of what I was talking about. This is why I love the M pattern, the castle, and the W. And it's always a beautiful pattern for a beautiful day. This is my trading conditions. So when I tell you guys M plus castle, I know it's gonna sound gibberish. This is exactly the formula I'm talking about. M plus castle equals W. This is my formula to go long. Gold, you need to mute yourself. Who's talking right there?
I think it's Ronnie.
Ronnie.
No, it wasn't me. It was somebody else.
Cool. So if you guys could
But
take a
I
oh,
just wanted to
go ahead.
I just wanted to show you guys. So, like, this 2-minute supply was created that broke like all this sideways action, and also this was like the top. This dashed line was like the top of the Nvidia candle last night. So, like, perhaps we can see a little bit more of a retracement down to this area. So, I just want you guys to be aware of that. But unfortunately, I'm gonna out of here. Does anyone have any questions for me before I? Okay. All right. I'll be in the chat. I'll talk to you guys later.
You're amazing, baby. Thank you again. Have a good one.
Bye.
Okay? All right, so we are still. Why are you blushing though? Yo. So
I'm long 54.
you're long 54?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm telling Marcos to take profit here if I'm being real with you guys. Just because he's still getting used to being green and not being greedy. I think he had a good
Yeah,
position and he had a good
like we talked the other day, Marcos. Don't aim for 100-point move. Take money home.
mhm. Is that Marcos got at the bottom, guys. That's the only reason why I'm telling him to take profit. I want him to get
Nice.
comfortable with looking at risk like, hey, you know what? This is 300, this is 200. I gotta keep profits, get used to getting in and out without looking for too much, and at the same time not risking too much. Because Marcos has had a lot of one-on-ones with me where he learns like my rules, what I'm looking for, the specific pattern, and he already got that like on drop. Like he got that like from day one. The problem with him is, again, he doesn't know when to close. And this is a zone that you would technically close if you got in at the bottom. This is more
Yeah,
than enough.
totally.
This is a total of
Totally.
100 points. That's more than enough, guys. With two minis at 100 points, you're looking at a lot of money.
Yeah,
Even
you
with 5
gotta
micros, 10
understand.
micros.
Yeah, you gotta understand that a 50-point move, it's a lot of money. Doesn't matter how one micro, one mini. Just look at it as a point. Measure it in points. Don't measure it in money. The best advice I ever got on trading when it was about day trading was when you trade, you don't need to be looking at your P&L. Yeah, I don't see my P&L. I don't have a screen showing me how much I'm up or how much I'm down. I'm never seeing my float and P&L. I'm just moving my stop loss and everything according to price action. And I trade in points. I look for 40, 50 points. I don't trade in P&L. Like, okay, I need $200, so price needs to go there. No, price is almost never gonna go where you need it to go. So you need to trade your setups in points, in levels, and not in P&L. If your SL needs to be way down, then you lower your size to meet the requirement of that SL. You don't move your SL up because you need to use more size. It's the other way around. And if even with the lowest size possible, your SL is still too big, then you don't take the trade. Simple as that. But never trade via what you're going to earn or what you're going to lose. Trade using just levels. That's it.
That's beautifully said. I like it. Like an
Yeah, for
Argentinian, a
real.
true Argentinian. No curse words.
I'm trying to curse less.
I'm teasing you, bro. So
I need Nasdaq to break 75.
5 minute has a beautiful continuation for Monk. So good entry, good position. We do have an
Yeah.
engulf candle, so this is a four. For me, this is a four base candle reversal because we closed above those wicks from 635, and we have this beautiful reaction that's just holding in this level. So you're not closing anytime soon until maybe like 750, 760, Monk. And like I always tell you, Monk, you're always leaving a lot of money on the table, bro. I don't know why, but hey, I give you kudos because you do have a lot of balls to go in where I don't have a lot of balls to that. So good job, man.
Yeah, what you should do is like just sell portions of it. You know, you sell half, you move the your SL to B, and you let it run. If it takes
Yeah,
you out, you
honestly,
already made money. So
the thing is, I can't manage my trades. Like after I hit full TP, I just go to sleep. Yeah, like I'm eating dinner and trading at the same time right now.
yeah. Next time, do the following. Like you're now your trend. But let's say you are, I don't know, 3 micros in, right?
I'm
Sell.
4 micros in. I'm taking
Okay.
partials now. I'm taking your advice now.
Sell half of it. Like sell half of it.
Yeah,
Move your SL
my
to B and activate automatic trailing stop loss and go to bed, bro. If it's
my
gonna move your
TP1 is
SL every
694,
morning.
and then I'm just gonna let it run and I'm out of here.
Yeah, just use trailing SL on auto. Let it run. If it hits your TP, fine. If not, the SL is always gonna be at profit. So
Yeah,
it's a free trade. It's a free ride.
you're right. I'm loving this resistance at 654. I don't know what it is, support or resistance, but that level has a lot of buyers.
Yeah, so far it's looking okay.
I need a close above 74 would be very ideal. Right now we're rejecting that level.
Let me check something on.
Okay. I'm gonna take some off here at 55.
Yeah, this has
Have some at 55.
it can at least try to fill the top of the week around 730, 720s. It should try to at least, fill this balance. But if Nvidia holds, then it's going up for sure. I just hope this
On the
wasn't
on the
just a,
on the 30 minute, we're filling all those orders at 753, bro. It's going. It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
it's just a matter of
This
when.
week, this imbalance is gonna get filled for sure at some point.
Negative 300 on the tip right now.
Damn, I was so close to getting my mega long. I wanted it more from Nvidia. So close.
So we have sort of a small reversal pattern on the 1 minute.
I'm so close to getting stopped.
I see like 634 is trying to fight this. But it could literally bounce really strong right now.
We're at 30. The ES is still rejecting the
Come on, get my boy 50
US
points up, man. That's all he wants.
with it coming off the value very low. I would like to see the NQ acceptable.
Yeah, I don't see any major selling pressure at the moment. I think that they want to sell. If they're gonna sell, they're gonna try higher. I don't know
I'm
if they're
expecting
gonna do
that
it.
5 minute imbalance though. Let's see, we still have 1 minute to close the 5 minute candle. It's not looking good for me though. My stop is 630. I nearly got it.
It's a free stop, bro. If it closes below 625, 620, then I would start to believe that it's a reversal to the downside.
Trying to take a little cut here.
So far, it's holding above it.
Getting built yet. I'd like to get 260s, those 260.5.
We definitely, on the 5 minute, do not want to see this red candle eat up those two green candles like nothing, because if it does, no bueno for longs.
Oh, I'm getting stopped. Yeah, we just inverse that 5 minute. Tough.
Do we have anything tomorrow? No. Tomorrow it's
My
like,
concern is just this ES value area low that's still supported.
Tomorrow we have core
And Q is a
PC.
little bit more so as
oh
price-
shit, we have CPC tomorrow.
PC.
Both. Yeah. I call it CPC because I always read core. So that's why. But yeah, I forgot about that. And then we have Michigan consumer report. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be another volatile day, maybe. Could be a dumpy Friday.
I see NQ continue to reject previous day's high. Ticks are still staying negative. They're technically negative.
Debbie,
85.
your mic is still unmuted, unless you're talking, but I can't really hear you.
Oh, wait. Where is
Yeah,
David?
still rejected.
He's muted?
Sorry.
It's okay, Debbie.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Sorry. That was me. By mistake. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah, come on, pump.
You're out. Oh, you got a nice pump.
No, I'm still in.
My bad. I was looking at.
Caught up,
My
Monk.
TP
Did you hit your stop loss, or are you still in?
Nah, it was 4 points away from my stop.
Yes, bro. You're still alive.
You're getting close. You're about to take profit.
Nah, my take profit is still like 30 points away. Like one of my take profits.
I
Yeah,
thought you
it's
said it
going-
was at 7 something.
693 is one of my take profit. Then my final TP is 743. Oof, I am not liking that rejection on 1 minute.
Give my boy
Yeah,
his.
it's-
Give my boy his 100 point up, bro. Give my boy 100 point.
Yo, call your market makers, bro. Now's the time.
Let me dial in real quick.
I think you're gonna be all right, man. I think you're gonna get it. I think you're gonna get it.
I mean, I'm not mad at the setup either way. Like, even if I get stopped, my confluences were there.
Yeah.
So
They were.
fuck it, we ball.
Be right back, guys. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go wash my hands.
That boy nervous. You gotta wash them nervous hands.
Nah, bro, I just ate dinner, right?
I was just messing with you, bro. He's in the
Hold on, God, Monk.
It's 10 p.m. for him. Yo, Ski, what have you done today, bro? Any longs or shorts? When Ski's quiet, I get nervous. It tells me he probably lost some money today. Debster, have you done any trades this morning?
We got a quiet crowd.
Yeah, we got super quiet, guys.
I did some trades this morning, but I did too many. I forgot I limited myself on the micros, so I lost on one account and I made like 700 on another. So
That's beautiful. That's more than we deserve. I made
Right?
I made $200 down at the zone. I closed it too early by moving my stop loss just because I didn't want to have any surprises. Luckily, I did because market pushed down from 624 down to that 575, and I just every time I get stopped out, I don't feel the rush to want to get back in. I don't know why. I'd rather wait for PM session and get a better position. Every direction.
Oh,
goes
God.
My
to
problem is not waiting.
Yeah, the problem is not waiting. Yeah. What were we gonna say, Monk?
Oh, it's not looking good. We got two equal highs on 1 minute. I just need ES to break 493, then we're good.
The
We're gonna pump.
3 minute confirms there's buyers in the zone, by the way.
Shit. What time frames do you guys use?
I use the 3, 5, 15, and 30, and an hour and 4 for trend. Based on the 1 hour, we're looking clean to go up. It's just a matter of when. If these suckers really want to, they could go down to like 600 one more time and then bounce like really strong. They tend to do that just to get everybody's liquidity and then go in the direction they want. The 3 minute looks like for me, 3 minute is a continuation candle. That means we're gonna go and break. We're gonna break that 670, 680 any moment. Just needs to hold.
Call up the market makers.
Yeah, for real.
I need to call Top Gun and Osho. Hey, put 10 orders there for me, please. Yo, C-Matt, where you been, bro? No te está chalo, que no te escucho.
Yo, what's up?
My boy been working hard, bro. Where you been? You haven't been making money with us.
Doing school shit, man.
I hear you, bro. What are you studying?
I got uni, so like I'm taking my time with trading.
I hear you. That's much better than trying to YOLO a lot of things. So you don't got time to join us on the lives anymore?
So I still got one account that's funded, but yeah, I got 1K in drawdown though.
Okay. We can make that back tomorrow. Don't worry about anything today.
I
think all the moves
got
already
stopped.
Damn, Monk.
Tough.
Tough. And look at that. Now they're pushing it back up. Assholes. It's all good. How much was your loss? How much was your loss?
Fucking me ball. 200.
Alright, that's good. That's not that bad.
It's cool.
It's cool.
I'm still in heavy profit this week, so.
For sure, dude. I'm glad to hear that. Let's see here. What I'm really waiting for is I'm waiting for momentum to go to the upside. Once I see the momentum, I'm taking that long. Like I don't care how or where, I'm just taking it.
Who started to sell, bro? We were going so nice.
I don't know. I don't think they got the memo. So we're back in this demand zone at 624. Bro, if they just pump right now, I'm gonna be so upset for Monk. Oh man.
Ain't no way, bro. Oh my god.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, you getting
Nah, that's my bad though. Like I kept a very tight stop today anyway. But yeah, fuck it.
It's all good, bro. Risk management. And at the end of the day, you executed all your rules. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, for real.
All I'm seeing right now on the 15-second is a break retest of 620 because that's where we came out of from that zone that Ronnie gave us. And it's just making its way back up. That's all I see. I don't see anything that's telling us we're gonna go down.
Yeah. But I don't see anything telling us that they're gonna break really high either. I think that we may chop all day between 750 and 620, something like that. Unless we get a nice push up. If we break 760, we could eat up all the short sells and make a nice little short squeeze that could pop ups to 800. But right now, at the moment, I'm seeing that this area, if you're looking at my chart, the 675 to 730 area as the real fight zone.
By the way, at 10:06, Pedro was trying to short 642. He's trying to short 642, so he's seeing shorts in the zone.
Yeah, I'm like I said before, I'm not liking the move up because if you look up the 5 minute, which is not like looking at the 1 minute or the 30 seconds, 5 minute, it gives you always some nice confluations. Look at all those wick at 675, man, like bing, 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 all the way down. So yeah, I'm seeing downsize. I'm saying, yeah, downside. Sorry, no downsides.
Downside is always full port.
Yeah. Let me check the 30-minute. Yeah. Okay, let's assume for a second that this 30-minute candle would have a body, the prior, sorry, 30-minute candle, the red one would have a body that is a bit higher. This actually would be a nice, beautiful short setup on M30. But because it has such a big wick, it's telling me to, wait for the break of 608 and a retest to take my short and not take it from here.
By the way, we just got a new 30-minute candle, so we're making our way to the top. If this is the real move up, it'll find its zombie crawl up. Look at the 3-minute. We have this doji that confirms buyers are holding the zone. Oh, and I think Trump is going to be talking in a little bit about Chicago, something like that.
He always talks, man. So
Just got another.
at this point, we shouldn't be surprised.
Okay, he's talking about stopping crime in Chicago.
He's what?
He's talking about stopping crime in Chicago, like with what happened with a shootout or something like that.
It wasn't like day before yesterday, Minneapolis, was it?
I
Where
have
the
no clue, bro.
somebody entered I think a Catholic school and shoot up and killed 2 children, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, man.
So evil. If we go up to 670, 680s, and we reject one more time, I would be short bias for the rest of the day. That's the only way.
Yeah, me
just
too.
because that's a zone that I had marked for supply, and it brings us back into that range of the 640, 630s to the 419s, 420s.
Yeah. I would also be short biased if we go down from like here, like we are now, and we break 609, 608,
Mm-hmm.
and we try to get back up and we fail.
Mm-hmm.
That would also be a nice short bias because that would definitely make it go down. But this looks like a nice little push. Let's see.
To me, it still looks bullish. I don't see anything that's telling me to short yet.
For me, too long. I would like to see 675 break and a retest holding, and there, yeah, I would definitely long it.
So right
And
here, we're
until
on the 15-second chart, we're getting like some sort of buyers stepping in to surprise a pump out of the blue. And look, as I'm saying, it's happening already.
yeah, let's see. We need to break
It needs to break that 6 right here from this zone. It needs to break 670. If it doesn't break 670, we're going back down.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
So we're making our way into VWAP 658. So if you are gonna long this, you're doing 1 micro, and you're gonna put your stop loss at 620, guys. 1 micro, one. And as you go into this until we break 680, 690 on the 700s, you're gonna add like 3-4 more micros to have 5 micros into like 800 for the rest of the day. If we do break.
Don't be degenerate.
But
Don't
look,
be a degenerate.
this is why I love the 15-minute time frame. The 15-minute time frame gives you kind of like an insight where it's not too early and it's not too late, and it gives you enough confluences to what you want to see. So look, this is what
There we go. Break it. Break it. Bro. Monk got so bullied, bro.
That is really annoying. Oh my god.
Again, guys, you're protecting your positions with a stop loss tight at 624. You're not trying to save this. You're not trying to get a home run. You're just trying to get cushion to build up as we move into the 680s. Well, market will do to shake everybody out. It'll come back down to 650, 640, and then bounce. That's the reaction we want to see.
I'll still be really happy if this hits my TP.
Mm-hmm.
I'll know that the confluences work at least.
No, No, and it's like
Just
what you
my
said.
stop loss
You
was
said
really.
your stop loss was super tight, right?
Yeah, it was. It was.
It's all good, bro.
I'm not trying to put my stop loss all the way at 595. That's
No, of
like,
course not. Of course not. What was your
yeah,
entry
that's
again?
like 60 points.
What was your entry?
56.
56. So you were somewhere around here. That means your stop loss was supposed to be at 600, 602.
Oh, my stop loss was, yeah, nah, I can't do 602. I put my stop loss at the bottom of that uh imbalance that got inversed.
Mm.
So it was 629, 630 was my stop.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that's 678 resistance, as we mentioned. If you are short biased, that's going to be your craziest, cleanest entry. But if you are doing shorts,
Yeah, look at that rejection.
you're doing a really tight stop loss, because if it goes back up crazy into the 640, 650 zone and it bounces strong, we're looking for buys for the rest of the day. But if we don't get the bounce, you're looking at a clean short from here all the way into like maybe 540, 530-ish, which would be an indication where previously we had supports. Let me show you real quick. I'll show you that.
I don't like how it keeps rejecting the 75 to 680 area.
Yeah, me too. I'm probably done for the day though.
Yeah, but look at the support that came in at 643, exactly what I said. It wants to jump up. It doesn't want to free fall that easy. So if you're long, you're not scared of losing this like small little T. Like right now, this would be your confirmation candle to enter that stop loss at 625, 620. If you're
It's a
long,
cheap loss,
if you
25
haven't taken the
points.
short or the long.
If you're gonna go long, it's actually a cheap long.
Mm-hmm. It's that W pattern I keep talking to you guys about. W with a retest to go up. Look, I'm gonna take it.
Order filled.
And I'm gonna put my stop loss at 620, just in case it gives me room. I'm gonna put my TP at I don't know, like 800.
Destroyed. You took it at what? Six? What was your entry?
My entry right now is at 653. My
Okay,
stop loss is at 620.
I'm gonna draw it
I'm
in
gonna head out
screen.
first, guys.
Dale, bro. Have a
Take
good
care.
one. You too, brother.
You too, bro. What is your TP, dude?
My TP is 800.
800, 800. Let's draw this bastard up.
I'm only doing one micro, guys.
Okay,
As
I
it goes
just
up, I'm
drew
gonna
it.
add to my position.
I just drew it on the chart so everybody can see it. Oh shit.
Again, if we don't break 670 into 680 with a hard close above 690, we're going back down rapidly. Notice how I've been patient this whole morning to take another trade. I'm taking it just because I see the confluences for me to go long.
Just drew it up so everybody can see it who is looking at the screen. There we go.
Very nice clean continuation candle on the 1 minute.
Let me go 12 hours and delete this.
Very nice. So 5 minutes looking like a breakout. Starting to almost look like I want to go above and beyond. Nice. Anybody in the long with me at the moment? Please drop some W's. or ones in the chat. You're not supposed to be fully sized. Please, guys. Max 3 micros.
Yeah, don't be degens.
You're not here to make a buck. You're here to make survival. That boy. Let's go. Marco's always taking them trades with me. Marco says that he's a guinea pig for me because I always tell him to go and he loses and I don't make it. Oh, I'm in it too. Let's go, Buck. Come on,
Let's go, Buck.
Ball. Come on, baby.
Push, push, push.
Let's go. Super clean, guys. Patience. All it is, patience. Let's go. We're long, baby. Let's get an 800 tonight. Well, today.
I would definitely keep this one running all day. If we get to like 720, 730, I would put my SL at BE and just let it run.
I'm just letting everybody know so everybody is using us as confluence if they are thinking about longing this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I was thinking about adding 5 micros to my position, but didn't. I should have.
Wouldn't, should have. No worry,
More
bro.
opportunities, more opportunities. All right, so we closed at 680 on the 1 minute, so that's clean, guys. 684. We close. If it comes back down, don't be scared. It's gonna come back to 657 just to like take out everybody before they want to continue up, because we do have that small gap there. And if it just dumps, it is what it is. It was a good trade. All this screams longs for me. We're just gonna be breaking into like 688, then into 710, and then making our way into that 740 to continue into the 800s for the rest of the day. So we might be in
I
this
think that,
we might be in this live all day if you guys want. I'm okay
yeah,
with that.
I think that 740, you're gonna get it. For sure, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
So
As long as it
that would
closes
be,
at
that's
740,
almost
we're gonna
100
keep
point
going.
long. So if it touches 740, it's almost 100 point long. So yeah, I would definitely, at that point, I would definitely put my SL at 50 points profit and let it run.
Correct. But look, vos no entraste en el long.
No, because I realized that tomorrow I need to ask for payouts. So
Cool.
I'm not gonna fuck
Mess it
up
up.
my payout.
I hear you. All right, so you guys are seeing a visual of DoodTrading in a live session, taking a trade.
Yeah, I mark it in the chart so everybody looking at my screen can see it. I'm going to like take a snapshot and share it.
This is a
So
beautiful 30 minute candle, guys. That's all it is. Beautiful 30-minute candle. Now we already broke 690s. We're just gonna fly. Fly me to the moon.
there we go. So everybody can see it. And also I'm gonna put it on the equities channel. I think it just hit, yeah, it hit Monk's TP.
Yeah, bro, it did.
Yeah.
Let me play among the stars. Give me more TP, cause I need a 800 point today. Forever and never. Hey guys, how much is your floating P&L? I just want to ask you. What color is your Lambo?
I want to see the degenerate that used a lot of size. I
wanna
know there's
see.
one.
I want to see some.
Always one.
There's always that one that went full ported.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always one that you tell them to go 1 micro and goes 10 micros. So
Oh
who is
Lord.
it? Come on.
If you're in anything above 5 micros, you're trimming profits here, guys. If you're at 10 micros, you're trimming 5 and leaving 5. Everybody's quiet.
If you're if someone went with 1 mini or 10 micros, whatever you want to call it, from 653 and it's almost 50 point, bro, it's a shit ton of money. So we better start taking profit.
So
Who's making that
this
noise?
prior 1 minute candle is continuation. This is just showing like sellers trying to come in, but it's a continuation candle for me. On the 2 minute, we have a clean walk all the way to the top. Yo, that is a dub for the day. Guys, we're having really we're having a really good live session, guys. I really enjoy these. I really want to say that I really enjoy it because we all put our brains together. We really put our minds into seeing what we see better. And the chat just takes a long, like the chat when we write, it takes a long time to type something, and while something's already happening, we missed it. Like that happened to me all the time. When I was
Yeah, it's
always
impossible.
when I was typing, and then I was not taking it, waiting, just trying to type it for you guys. This is so
Yeah,
much better. This is so much better.
live sessions always are the best.
And please don't gatekeep this server. Make sure you guys tell your moms, your grandmas, your cousins, let everybody in the family become a day trader.
Wop, wop, wop.
Yo, Queen, are you trading futures or what are you doing now? I haven't seen you in a minute.
Tight. She's quiet.
Quiet. She was the gold queen back then, man. Kaching, kaching. That's right.
Ching. Who was that? NX?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
That boy said kaching. You know what? I need to upload sounds for the server. I think I have a way to add sounds for DoodTrading.
Make a sound that just says order filled.
I'm gonna make an order filled. I'm gonna make a little theme song for like party music or something like that when we celebrate. I don't
Well,
know.
oh, I'm going to add so much noises.
So we're at 50 points, guys. We're at 50 points. This is a beautiful move. We're making our way to the 800s for the rest of the day. Fly me to
That make me dance among the stars.
That's right. And let me see that spring. Forgot the lyrics. On Jupiter and Mars.
In
All right,
other
boys.
words,
Hold my hand. Hey, Gonzo.
you.
You had the easiest day to trade on live session, by the way. Thursdays are the easiest, man.
Yeah, it was cool. Man, I wish I had taken that short when I called it. I
Yeah,
said that Nvidia was
it
going to
was
pull
nice.
down.
It was nice. Yeah. But it's crazy how Ronnie's look. It's crazy how in the beginning my long call happened. We said to wait for the pullback, and it hit right on Ronnie's zone. Guys, we need to really respect when she says a zone. She's very, very accurate. It might not be an immediate reaction all the time, but her zones are spot on. Pay attention to her. Anytime you guys see Ida trades, make sure you're marking her zone so you use it as confluence regarding your stop losses if you're in the same bias as she is. She's pretty amazing.
720
Yo, I'm seeing nobody drop what their floating PNL is. What is your floating PNL, boys?
million.
Somebody's like at 2,000, I bet.
Yeah, the degenerate that went with 20 micros.
They're just waiting for them to close. Be like, I made 3,000 today.
And you go, you full ported, you dumbass.
Oh shit. Let's
There's
see.
always that one.
Yo, you know what? I'm really happy that we have a great group though. This is amazing, man. We have good trading habits here. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
letting it run, Buck. Of course, 100%, brother. We're letting it run to
yeah.
800. We're going to
Why
800.
wouldn't we let it run? There's nothing here telling us not to.
If you're thinking about closing because you're like busy and you got to go to work or anything like that, close it. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a 50-point move. But we're going for
Yeah,
the home run
totally.
because we already waited for all of this to go to the upside. I sent you a screenshot of what my chart looks like. We're breaking every single zone. We're breaking every single zone on the fib. We're gonna break that 753 and continue into the 800s.
Dude, are you trading on the fib?
I can't hear you, brother. Sorry. Say that again.
Are you trading with what
Whoops.
time
My bad, brother. You're like
frame are
super
you
cutting
on?
off, so I don't really hear you. Say it again. I think your connection is bad, bro.
Hello?
I hear you now.
Okay, I was wondering what time frame you were trading.
Oh, so I use a little bit of everything, brother. So I learned how to trade from a swing trader. So I use the higher time frames. I'll use the daily 4 hour, 1 hour, and 30-minute to understand direction and where momentum is going. I use the 5, the 15, and the 2-minute to understand where my entry should be. When I use the 1 minute, it's more like to get a little bit closer look pertaining to what's happening in real time. But most of the time, I'm looking at my chart on the 15-second chart. So right now, the whole time that I've been talking to you guys, I've been looking at the 15-second the entire time. That's why when I told Monk it's gonna take you out and it's gonna go back up, is exactly happened. Because it's acting like a break and retest to continue to the upside. Had Monk never had his stop loss where he had it, he would still be in this position. And his TP was somewhere around 700, I think he mentioned. Here, let me show you what the 15-minute looks like so you can see what my chart looks like. You know what? Let me share my screen. It would be easier like that.
Oh, fuck.
All right, do you see my screen?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So this is what my higher time frame looks like. All right. So you see how we have this big ass shoulder, head, and then shoulder getting created? This is why I'm aiming for 800 because of this right here. It could go to 850, it could go to 870 and just dump. I mean like dump immediately. So this is the reason why we're aiming for 800. So we have this big ass head and shoulder, and then it should come back down by Friday or Monday. I don't know. I can't predict. I could only react. One of the things I was telling yesterday on the Top Step server is I can read price where it wants to go because it's very easy to see it. You know, if we have a lot of buyers here, the only thing you're looking for is the continuation to the upside to then pull back. Where's the pullback? It's very obvious right there. So you see the W on the higher time frame? Boom, you would take your buys here and then you would let it run. And then you see it again, boom. I know it's hard to see with all my stuff, but let me show you. Shoulder, head, shoulder getting formed, it'll come back down. So you see how I talk about the W's and the M's? Look at the big ass W right here. We already have established support. It goes up, flies. All the idiots keep buying and keep buying and keep buying and keep buying, and then they keep getting trapped, keep getting trapped, boom. Then we have the real support at the retest right here of the resistance. So resistance turns into support. It's that simple. So it goes and runs, and then it comes right back. Boom, key level. Boom, goes. Comes back. Boom. It's so simple. And then when I called the longs, if you look at the longs, it was somewhere around here. Look, you see this head, shoulder, head, and it comes back down, flushes everybody out to like manipulate. You can already see that the pattern already creates that head and shoulder move, and it goes back in. I don't know. It's so simple. I don't. It's not hard to see. You know. All I'm looking for is patterns. Once I got the pattern, I get the key level. I already know what I'm doing. I hope I didn't lose you guys. My bad if I'm explaining it too fast.
No, I've been listening. I got it.
Cool, cool. And then same thing here. Like if you look over here, you already know they came from over here. They got resistance. You have to be paying close attention to it. It's like the problem with trading is that we all want more. We all want more. We don't think of what happens if it comes back on me, right? So, for example, if we had this huge ass drop, we had another huge ass drop. Everybody's trying to think of, oh, where's the bottom to long? Where's the bottom to long? And that's one thing that Gonzo keeps telling me, like, why are you even looking at a chart that has a knifing fall down? And that's my problem. I always look for the because if I enter a trade, I put a break even right away. Like you saw how I was up 200. I was up $400 on this trade, but I moved my stop loss at 200, and it is what it is. I'll take $200 before I take an L. You know, so if everybody's trying to catch a bottom, trying to catch the bottom, trying to catch the bottom, where's the real support? You just got to look to the left. Boom, right here. If it's free falling, anything that's free falling, everybody wants to chase it. Everybody wants to make fast money. Why? For what? The real establishment of support will be wherever the market stops, and it'll give you the direction. It really will. Look at this candle and look at this candle. You already know when you have a long candle with one more and then one more green, you already know the next one's going to be green. And if you don't know that, you need to learn that. Because it's just candle theory. You don't have more, you don't need all these fancy terminologies, and you don't need all this fancy lingo that people pay thousands of dollars for just to learn how to trade. You just got to learn how to be patient and look for specific rules. For example, I also look at sequences, right? So if we have one red candle, two red candles, three red candles, four red candles, and then we never make a new high, that means we're only going down. And why are we going to go down? We're going to go back down to confirm support. See this? So we come in here, we test support, it comes back up, comes back in one more time when you get closer to it, and then it just takes off. Same. Okay, another pattern, by the way, that I also saw. You see how right here, let me show you. You see how right here we have sort of this little pattern right here that has this blow up? This right here. This is the importance.
Yeah.
It's the same shit right here. Look, same exact shit. See, I mean, obviously, I'm showing you something that I've learned in the past almost 2 years, because I make 2 years trading in November. I've learned this with like head bumps after head bumps after head bumps after head bumps. I would enter the trade here and I would go long, and then I would hold it and it would come back to my stop loss. And I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, I would be like, what the hell? Like, why is it always taking me out? And then it takes me off. It takes off without me. It's because I didn't understand. I was always looking for the sniper entry. And because I was always looking for the sniper entry, I didn't know where to exit my profits. That's why I say Marcos is a really good trader for the 2-3 months of trading that he has, because he understands the same concept I'm teaching him as when I started on my own. So he already got the golden nuggets in advance. The only difference is now he needs to learn where is it that he's entering and where is it that he needs to exit. And the problem with traders is we don't see that. We want more, we want more, we want more. We want that dopamine. And this is just back to psychology and mindset. You can learn this TA in 2-3 months. The psychology part, is the type that takes 3 to 5 years to really master. And mind you, I'm in almost 2 years and I still haven't mastered it. How many trades do I call every single day that I don't take, that I'm like, guys, this is gonna reverse, and I'm sitting like an idiot on that with no like trigger at all? A lot of times. If you look at all my lives that I've done this week, I've missed out on every single thing that I call out. So I'm still mastering my psychology. I'm still mastering what I'm seeing. I'm still mastering all those little confluences together. I'm not a professional. I'm just as new as you guys are. I'm a student to the market, guys. The only difference is I'm putting the pieces together maybe at a different pace. But never compare yourself to anybody, whether it's Ronnie, Gonzo, me, or anybody else that comes in here and shows you a big ass P&L. The same trade that person's taking with a big ass P&L is the same trade you're taking with one micro. It's the same exact
Look at
thing.
the chart.
After
And we
after,
say
after all the mess that
And
we
we
had
say
this
bye
morning,
bye.
hey,
it's
after
going.
after all the mess, even if the pump, like, cool, you had the pump in the morning, right? Who would have known to close it? I don't think any new trader would have known. They would not. It would go back to what I just explained to you. I didn't know when to close
Do
my
my
trade.
call, please.
So this is why having a group of people that you trade with throughout the day, it holds you accountable. It helps you become a better trader. It helps you to see things that you don't see, because a lot of times Monk and the other day Chris, Fossil Fuel, mentioned a few things I didn't see, and I'm like, damn, these guys are freaking crazy. Like, what? And then you see the position hit their TP and even way above beyond. They saw the sniper entry. I didn't see it. So if you guys don't know how to trade on your own, I'm telling you, it's better not to trade at all. If you don't know how to trade on your own, trade with a group of people that know how and what they're doing a little bit, because it'll just help you get a better loss than being like, damn, I don't got it. I'm scratching my head all the day. You know, trust me. I think everybody in this group is profitable for the week, every single week. And if they're taking an L, massive L's because they just tilted. So if you guys really want to always have these, please keep showing up. I think what really encourages me every time is the fact that you guys care enough to show up. Because if you didn't show up, there was times I was here alone. I was chatting by myself all freaking day, all freaking night. Like there was times for many months that there was nobody active and I was still showing up. You can scroll up to 6 months when this like server started a long time ago. It was only 100 people. I was still showing up on my own. You have
You
to
were
be
so
dedicated to this.
alone till I came up.
When Gonzo and Krabby came into the picture, it was nice. It felt like, yo, I'm finally breathing. I'm finally seeing people that really care about the craft just as much as I do. And not that people that were here from the beginning didn't care. It's just you want to be rubbing with people that love this so much that this is all they think about. This is all they breathe. This is all they like their mind is so focused on that. Like Marcos and Chino are here. I don't know if Chino's still here. He's my cousin. From day one that I've told everybody about trading, I'm like, yo, learn. And it's like, yo, I really want to grow with people that really want to get into this. Marcos, you could say a few words if you want to, if you have to. But trust me, guys, I think for the most part, everything we need here is just putting our part, putting our dedication to study, putting our dedication to saying, hey, what can I learn today? Every day you should be mastering one single thing, not try to learn a whole 10, 15 videos like I used to. That was the worst thing you could do. Like I used to go to sleep with 3, 4 hours of sleep, literally. And I was working a 9 to 5. I was working a 9 to 5 back then as a supervisor with like 6 people under me. Um, and I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but I'm just telling you because I feel like I gotta motivate you guys. I really gotta motivate you to want. It's not that you're gonna trade every session, but it's that you're gonna learn to like study properly and have study time for yourself. And even off the charts, do something that really helps you grow as a person. It's not just chart time. Family time.
Oh, you touch my
tra-la-la. What the hell
What
was
was
that?
that?
That was funny.
Yo, I'm like, what?
It's me.
Yo.
I am uploading sounds.
Oh
Oh,
Lord. That's
I
do you
tra la
guys
hilarious.
la.
know like that little zone that I pointed out before I left?
Yeah.
And then like when it finally broke above, it created like a rally base rally. And then price came back and retested it and went like higher. So I just like I think we need to be teaching more on how to read price action so that like when to get in. Just reading candles, but not being like very thorough in like whatever dragonfly, whatever, engulfing candle.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really need to know anything about that, just reading price action, you know?
That's why you're here.
Uh,
That's why you add so much value to the group, my love. Like you are there for that reason. I don't know how to explain that. I know how to explain uh the good that you could just take a zone and be like, this is the zone because I have the edge, right? Because I don't have, guys, one thing I would tell you straight up is I don't have the professional lingo to tell you SMT this and that and that and that and that. I don't know what that is. I really don't know what that is. I see a pattern, I see a zone, I see the confluence of a confirmation candle, and that confirmation candle gives me the behavior of what I would say, okay, this is continuation. Okay, this is not going to be a condition to be trading in, or this is going to be, just slow market down or up. But people like Gonzo, they know structure. People like Ronnie, professional trader, institutional trader, better said. Um, Debster, she loves Bookmap. She uses Bookmap. I use Bookmap as well. The problem with me is I've stripped away a lot of little things that add more to my plate that over time I've noticed that less is more. Less is more. The less you have to think about making a decision, the more you get out of it. That's why you notice a lot of times my charts EMAs are turned off and I don't need them. Because once I have the direction, I don't even need that. I don't even have the volume candle. I don't have nothing on my chart. It's a naked chart. All I have is my
It's
PMO,
better.
TDO. All I have is my PMO and my TDO. That's all I got.
It looks like we have a supply at 724 and 744.
Yeah, I mean it could die out. It could die out. Remember, this is not a pump that's gonna go for the rest of the day, right? It could stall and it could come back real quick. Look at that big ass wave.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
That's hilarious. You're adding that to the server?
Cool.
I don't know if it is for
Oh,
everyone.
I
I'm just
love it.
adding
Yeah,
it.
I see it. I see it.
Oh, you touch my
Yes,
tra-la-la.
OMG.
Good stuff. Please add them for all you
God damn.
bro,
You
I
guys
found
are
that.
such men, I swear.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
That's
No!
hilarious.
Look, this one is for you and Ronnie.
Why?
I like it.
Is that a love song or what?
I have no clue.
That's funny. That one's for us. Is that creepy laugh? Oh my gosh.
I'm going
Okay.
to add so
All right,
much
my bad, Ronnie.
sounds.
You were talking about serious stuff, though. Ronnie, go ahead and tell us what you were telling us. I'm sorry.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm at the dog park. I'm already done for the day, but
Wonderful.
just
How
be
much you made?
careful,
How much you made
guys.
today? How much you made?
Like $1,700 today.
That's my
So,
girl. That's my
Nice.
girlfriend, guys. That's my girlfriend. Damn. She's a smart
oh my
bitch. I
gosh.
love it.
Yeah, but I also passed my combine that I started yesterday, so I'm really
Saw
proud
that.
of myself.
So you passed the
So,
combine plus you made 1,700.
yeah.
We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich.
Shut
Surprise,
shut
motherfucker.
up.
Oh,
Oh
Lord.
my gosh. Okay, you guys.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
We need to put a limitation on those sound
I
effects,
hear
you
you.
know? Okay, I will talk to you guys later.
Hold on. Was somebody knocking on my door, or was that a sound?
That wasn't me.
That was you?
No, that wasn't me.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Yo, you made me get up to open my door. I thought somebody was
Are
knocking
you
my
guys
door.
long or short right now?
Oh, we were long.
We're
I
still
think they're
long.
long.
We're still
Okay.
long. We're going to
Long
800.
from
We're going to 800.
653, 650, something like that.
I'm long until 800.
Dang. Is anyone doing minis right now?
Nope.
No, I think so.
Debbie's long
That's a
NQ.
nice position.
Go,
Good job.
Marcos.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
We're gonna have to delete some of those, right?
Mm,
They're obnoxious. Hey, I'm gonna put my stop loss, guys, at 6:30.
Alright.
I'm gonna put my stop loss
I'm
at
out of here, guys.
6:30. All right,
I
guys?
did not know you guys were still alive.
Yeah, we're still live because this
It
trade,
was a long,
as long as this trade is alive, we're
a
going.
long life for you guys today.
Guys,
That's nice.
guys, we're literally gonna be here all day.
But I will talk to you guys soon.
I
Bye.
definitely.
Hi, Ronnie.
Bye, Ronnie.
Take care. Thank you.
Yo, you made me.
Later.
Yo, you made me get up, bro. I thought that somebody was knocking my door. Yo. Yo, what's good, Milo? Camilo. Dímelo, compa.
My name is Jeff.
I think I just opened a Pandora's box. Bro.
Now we're gonna have to go through a lot of those sounds and delete them. Delete some of them. Delete
No.
some of them. The ones that are obnoxious. The ones that are funny for memes, like reactions, yes, they're good.
But I found a page that it has so many that I'm going to just upload a shit ton of sounds.
How you doing, Camilo?
But I'm sure
It's
that
good to see you, brother.
you can, like, as a server owner, can restrict the use if you want to.
No, I'm
I'm
not gonna
pretty sure.
restrict it. I like it. I actually like using it. I use it all the time for Ronnie when me and her are talking or like studying together. What I would do though is make sure that only you guys can upload sound, not the server members, like only admins or VIPs.
For sure. I don't know how to do that, so it's up to you.
Are we going to continue holding or
Debbie's.
should? No, Marcos, you're not closing this yet. I have not said anything about closing this. Nothing has invalidated our longs. We're going all the
No,
way to 800.
Marcos.
We're gonna have
No, Marcos.
we're gonna have some
No,
consolidation
Marcos.
sideway movement, and then it'll continue flying.
Yeah. Let's see what Debbie posted.
Remember, Marcos, market can't just make a full like yeah, can it always do it? Sure it can, but it's not gonna always be like a super dildo long. You get me? It takes time to go to the upside. It has to create liquidity. It has to create some
Super
kind of like
what?
side movement. It has to move. It has to move making ABCs. You get me? It can't really just move like straight to A to Z.
So, guys, if you have
Okay, so
call
dildo
or something, I would recommend you to put your SL at slight profit and let it run. Don't close it because there's really no need to be closed.
Dude, are you gonna move your SL?
No, I'm not moving. My SL is gonna stay at 630. I'm taking a $40 loss, or I'm making $300 a day.
Okay.
I'm not moving my
This
SL
thing
at all. This is not
is
something
gonna
you
print
close.
at least 100-point long. If you enter at 653, you're gonna get it.
Mm-hmm. Guys, look at the 4 hour. Nothing says to short this. Nothing says to close. Look at the 1 hour. We just got a new 1 hour about 15, 17 minutes ago. It's a beautiful long. It's gonna be going like super crazy. And we have all this zone of like even 900s that if it taps into, good. You know, if it doesn't, oh well, but that we're in the position to get 800, we're in that position.
My name is Jeff.
Hey, yo. Yo, Camilo,
Yes,
so you're gonna
Debbie.
start learning how to day trade with me or what, dog? Talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
All Max 7 are flipping bullish except Nvidia, but it's holding, so I assume it will end up the day being bullish as well. So
You're
yeah,
all in, brother.
we are
You're all in. I'm
looking.
all in for you too, brother. You know I meant every word I meant when I said I was gonna teach you and I was gonna help you with any time you were ready. So we're gonna go all in on this. I do have my friend Marcos and a few others that are learning with me that I teach them one-on-ones. So we definitely do everything together. So I'll be inviting you. You just gotta tell me what your schedule looks like so I can invite you to the session. Who was that?
Not me.
And we say bye-bye.
Goodbye to the sellers getting squeezed. Whee! Guys, can you believe on one micro I'm up $150?
Surprise, motherfucker.
I should have scaled in at the bottom. So just make the math here, guys. If you had 5 micros or 6 micros, you'd have like $700, $870 easy. All right, Camilo. So that means you're hanging out with us every morning at 9:20 a.m. all the way to 10:30, 10:30, 11ish. Our live sessions usually last an hour, but because today is a special day that we got a good zone to continue holding and we want to support the whole crew, we're gonna definitely keep holding into the 800s. That's gonna be like another 1 hour, 2 hours. So if you guys haven't had breakfast or lunch, please get your ass up and get some breakfast.
Oh my God!
Gonzo, you still haven't taken any trades.
What, bro? What, bro?
Have you taken any kind of trade at all right now?
No, I told you it's payout for me tomorrow. I'm not gonna fuck my balance.
And you don't have any other EVA or any other funded account?
No, they are all on the payout marker for tomorrow.
Nice.
All my accounts. I trade all my accounts at the same time, so they're always in sync with the payout schedule.
Sweet. Marcos is up $480 with 3 micros. Good job, Marcos. That means you're up like 800 bucks, 900 bucks for the week.
We told you to use one, you degen bastard.
He's a little degen. He's probably just, he just probably added. I don't know.
If he says he's using 3, it's because he used more.
I'm pretty sure.
Show me your screen. I want to see how many micros you use.
Chino, did he take any trades this morning?
Nah.
So you're just flat chilling at home?
Yeah, pretty much. I did some trades last night that pretty much went well, so
Very
I'm
nice.
just chilling for now. Until I get like a really good confirmation, like an A plus type shit,
Mm-hmm.
that the shit's either gonna fall or go up, then yeah, I should have longed earlier today around the 600s though. That's for sure. But whatever. I wasn't gonna enter again because of FOMO or whatever, so
Mm-hmm.
just chilling.
Just give me a 50-point long right now, brother. I'll be happy with that. I'll take my profits, close it. That'll be $400 for the day. Chilling.
We are currently.
We just gotta break this little supply area.
Marcos
Yeah,
is.
we are currently 70 points up.
Wow, guys, Marcos is
Yeah.
up.
76.
Guys, Marcos is up $1,200 as a 2-month trader. That's crazy. On a funded account.
And why?
On a
And
funded
why is
account.
that? Because he follows us.
And he follows us. That's correct. Good job, Marcos.
Because he trusts us.
You're gonna
I
get your
expect
first
some
payout.
pizza tonight from home, Marcos.
No, Marcos gonna invite me to carne asada today, bro.
Carne asada, hijo de tu
Una
madre.
carne asada ahí. Nah, I know Marcos gonna invite me with a
Ribeye.
carne asada soon. Watch. He's gonna invite me to eat again. Carne asada. We out. I hear you on that, bro. There you go. Give me my 50 points, bro. Let's go.
Whoa,
Let's
it's
go.
pushing.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go. Give me my 50 points, baby. Give me that 800. Come on.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
All right, guys. I can attest to that as well. I follow y'all on the long
We are 95 points already. 96, 97, 98. Give me 100. Give me 100-point long for my boys. Come on.
Everybody making money. Let's fucking go.
What I would do if you guys are like in 3 micros or something like that,
Trim one at least.
I would put trim one and put your SL at 50 points profit, something like that, you know. Don't leave money on the table, guys.
Unless you're me, that I'm holding it to 800.
Because he went really low size. Otherwise, I promise that dude would already have sold half and put SL to be.
I would have been already closed. Forget about it. I
Oh,
would have
man.
been closed.
99, 99. One more.
Camilo, we
I
make it
want my
look easy
100
because we have a group that is knowledgeable and we worked with each other's confluences. So like Gonzo knows something I don't know, Ronnie knows something I don't know, Debbie knows something I don't know. Like there's a lot of people that come in and just kind of like collaborate together on something that, helps us all better see the markets. Because if you were doing this alone, it's harder to do this alone than to do this with 3, 4, 5 brains. So it's just one of those things that we're very fortunate to have a community that really cares about each other and we just help each other out.
Okay, boys, we did it again. We had 100-point long again.
Mm-hmm. Another 100-point. This is gonna
That
be a
is-
really good recording to see, by the way.
Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Fuck work. Who likes to work? Nobody likes to work.
All right, so we're still getting some kind of like resistance to get support to continue up. I hope it doesn't come back too low to then come up, because that would be a potential $40 loss for the day, but it'll be the best $40 loss for me. That'll be a $500 day for me, guys.
Yeah, M30 screams longs, bro. So yeah,
Yeah.
leave it run. Let it run.
Yeah, no, I'm not closing this. I could have set a $40 loss. I don't lose nothing. But again, I want you guys to remember the patterns, guys. Remember what we saw today. Don't forget it. Super clean. You guys need
These are
to.
exactly the trades that I'm always talking about in the group. The highest R&R. You know, this was a 4.4 to 1 in our favor trade
Mm-hmm.
because the SL was very close and the
And you have the
target was
stop
really
loss.
high.
You have the stop loss at
Yeah.
630 or no? Oh no, 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 no. I had the stop loss at 620
No, no,
before.
620. 620.
It was 620. The original TP, the original stop loss was 620. You're right.
The original trade was 653 entry,
Correct.
620 SL, and
Mm-hmm.
800 was the
Fantastic.
target profit. And with the idea that if we got to the zone that we are right now,
Mm-hmm.
we would move the SL a B because we know that this zone can be,
Iffy.
yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
a
You're right.
fighting
It's
point.
that I have forgot that I'm like, wait, why is it 630 minus? Why is it 620 minus 630? I forgot that I moved it up just to minimize my risk if it were to come back.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And also, guys, there's really no need to hold for 800s if you don't want to. 80 to 100 point long is
Yeah, you don't
massive
have to.
already.
You don't
So
have to. You could close your
if you
positions here
guys
and
are
you could be
ready
okay.
on, yeah, if you're a nice profit, you can close it and walk away and be
Yeah,
happy for the rest of the day because
that's right.
we just made 100 point long.
And by the way, Segi is in this chat with us and he's live. I don't know if Segi wants to take a
It's
moment to
short.
just talk to us. He's shorting. Maybe you could give us a quick overview. I knew you just got out of vacation, but
Ah,
if you got a few
well,
minutes
he
just to
shorted
break it
big
down.
time.
He's shorting big time. He's shorting
He
10
went
micros.
high.
He's a good trader, by the way.
Yeah.
I like the way he trades. He trades very similar to what I trade.
Yeah. The floor is yours, Segi. Okay,
Hey,
you
let's
can
go. It
talk right
sounds
now.
good. Tomorrow will
Sure.
be good. So Camila,
Well,
just to give you an idea, you see how we are going up and Segi's going down on his screenshot? You can make money both ways. We can make money going up or we can make money going down. If Segi got the top, right, and he's shorting from the top to maybe come back down into the range, he's gonna pretty much look to maximize his profits on the pullback, and potentially see if it just dumps entirely to the bottom. But if it doesn't, I'm pretty sure he has a a plan or at least an exit plan to minimize his risk if it's wrong in any shape, way, or form. Which there's nothing wrong with counter trend trading or trading against sideways movement. It's just understanding market conditions and seeing your confluences and rules. You don't just get in a market condition just because you see it go down. You have to understand what's called structure.
we're having a nice rejection from
Mm-hmm.
754.
Correct. You see here.
We need to hold 700.
So the 30-minute candle, as long as it doesn't close like a gravestone doji, I don't have any fear of this going back down.
I don't either. I think this is gonna go at least to retest 755. So if everyone's still along and you get a
Ooh.
little bounce up and
Wait,
you
wait,
wanna
wait,
get
wait, wait.
out,
Hold on,
just
wait,
get
wait.
out.
Wait, 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 wait. Ronnie just sent
But
us a zone where she would have shorted from 739 into 783. So this is a zone that she's
yeah, it
calling
was
out for shorts. Tell me if
yes,
things
it's the
apply to you.
morning zone where market took a dump at the opening candle. It was the highest point in the open.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's why I told you that this zone was ishy, was
Mm-hmm.
washy, was sorry, it was wishy-washy,
Mm-hmm.
like we say here, because
Let me see here.
it wasn't gonna be easy to break it up. But we already got the 100 point long, man. It's
It's so nice. It's so nice to see that Segi was able to catch that same zone before Ida Baby dropped that. That's amazing.
Segi is like you. He always goes for the full maximum carnage. You know, he always looks like 150 point TPs.
I take pauses because price is creating opportunities both ways. That's right. I see what
I
you're
just took
saying.
the I had took the short from 744, 743.
That shit's dying quick, yo.
Yeah, she's falling, bro. I would at least put
Very,
your sell
very
at
nice
600.
600 profit.
You just made 600 profit on
Look,
that little. Damn, how full
on
size
that
were you?
short
How big did
God
you
damn.
want?
15.
Damn, son.
50 micros. Bro, are you trying
No,
to
no,
cook your account or
yeah,
what?
15 micros.
That boy said I made 600 like it's nothing.
We are
Oh
preaching to
Lord.
deaf
I
people.
feel like we went up to the high,
Mm-hmm.
and then we rejected very hard from 753. Like very hard, we rejected that area, and then we went back down, and then we started to get like a red candle, green, going up and down, fighting in this little supply zone. So just with that, I was like, kind of a confirmation for me to go in on a short.
Okay, so it looks like Segi's looking to aim for 677. So he's probably just taking a scalp on the shorts, but does that mean you are still long bias for the day, Segi?
I see it literally getting to 677 as well. A lot of touches
Hey
there.
yo, hey yo, hey yo. She's making comments that hey, she's like that little butthole. What?
Hey, yo, what?
Hey yo.
What?
Oh, wow. Look at that dump, guys.
Yeah, beautiful.
See, guys, this is why I'm always preaching
Take
you see
profit.
money, you take money.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is what can happen to you. You're waiting for a 150 to 100 point bump sometimes, and you are already 100 points in profit, and you want to just keep going, and boom, goes but the other way to you, and you're cooked. So always, always, please, guys, if you're already 100 points up, put your SL at 50 points profit. Don't leave money on the table. It's already hard enough to win, to just let wins go away because we are greedy.
That's cash right there, bro.
Yep. Should have held a little longer,
I'm
but
I'm
I was.
I'm holding my position, guys. I'm holding. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I could have subbed losing $40. Let me see here. Let's see if we can slice through that little. I'm not gonna read it again. To profits for 700. I usually scaled out, but hit the wrong button. Little rusty coming back from vacation. Hey, 700, 700, Segi. Sheesh. That's amazing, man. I
Money
hope
is
you had a
money,
good one.
bro.
Money's money.
Yes. It's slicing through, bro. This both 5 minute candles are eating up all the pump.
Yeah, it is. I have a fear that they're gonna take it to 560 and then pump up again once again. Mm-mm-mm. Ronnie, did you take that short by any chance? Cause I know you be sneaking up on them shorts, girl.
He faded you. Ronnie faded you, bro. She faded you.
It's all good. It's all good. Her money's my money in the future.
She better not be listening.
She heard that loud and clear. Mine is hers too. What you talking about, man? Let's go, Segi. Get your dub, bro. All right, so we're kind of trying to
He got
build.
out already.
We're trying to build some. Yeah, I just noticed he got out. You're right. We're trying to build some kind of support on the 15-second chart. But buyers are failing to like hold it. You
Yeah,
know,
bro. The 5 minute.
since Segi said 677, I'm gonna hold.
Yeah, at least put your SL at BE if you want to.
No. I'm not
You're
gonna do
still
B. No, I'm not gonna do BE because BE will touch it and then fly without me. I'm good with that. I could lose. I could afford to lose $40.
you don't want to get bullied like Monk. If Monk sees the chart now, he's gonna flip.
Camilo, you don't need Robinhood. I'll show you later on how to get a Top Step account. So if you go to Top Step, you know what? No, do Bullinox because
Oh
it's
yeah, you
cheaper.
need to use Camilo. You need to use a prop firm.
Use
No,
Bullinox
no
because
need
it's
for
cheaper.
use prop.
Let me give you the Bullinox link. Nah, let me get him Top Step. He's gonna learn the hard way. Give me a second here.
Why?
It's
It's
gonna be
the
the
same
best.
stuff, bro.
Nah, it's not the same thing because intraday trading is different. Camilo, this is what you need, bro. You gotta go to this website, pay $50, and that's gonna be your account to trade with us, okay? It's $50 a month until you pass the account. Once you pass the account, you get a funded account and you activate it to make real money. You don't need to use your own money to make real money. That's the beauty of trading. There's things called prop firms that allow you to just prove that you're a good trader and that you're profitable and you make money. All right, so we're getting some buyers starting to show. At any moment that we get a clear buy, like a little buy model or something like that, I'm gonna definitely go in and scale in because I'm not gonna spend a lot of time here to just sit here for one micro, guys. I don't know what's going on with my internet. Why is it not working? My chart's not loading. Now it did. All right, so we're at that 670 zone, which was previous supply. So we're adding some buyer demand right at it. So that means supply turns into support more to me. Let's see here. So just to kind of like screenshot what that looks like to you guys. Second. And it's funny, it goes back to the zone that Segi was looking to aim for. So buyers are already in, guys. So we have like a little buy model already. We're looking to target 708. Above 708, we're gonna go make our way back up to the 800s. It just needs to hold really strong. Debbie, can you explain what a Mag 7 is for me? If you could go on voice and just explain that for me. I'm not very familiar with that.
Mag 7 are the biggest 7 stocks, bro.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, etc.
Beautiful. So that means it's turning us back bullish, is what Debbie's saying.
Yes, totally.
Nice.
Yeah, Nvidia and Amazon, Meta, AMD,
Nice.
Tesla, all moving up.
I didn't know this at all, so now I know because every time I would read you say Max 7, Max 7, I'm like, what are you talking about? I thought it was
Yeah,
like
I
an
keep
indicator.
one chart with all of them on there.
Good to know. I'm glad that you
It's
used
called,
that because now I'm gonna start paying attention to that. Because as soon as you said
yeah,
that,
it's
it
called
started
Mag,
going up on NQ.
yeah, it's called Mag 7 because it's from the Magnificent Seven.
Nice.
That's why.
Nice. Something new to learn. You see, guys? Make sure you guys journal that. So, Debbie, would you say this is a good zone to enter long, or you would still wait for more support?
I entered, well, I had 2 micros and I added 2 micros when we got down to the bottom there at 670. It was right at VWAP.
Nice. I
At
don't even
the,
have my indicator up, and so I wouldn't even know. Yeah, you're right. It was right at VWAP. Wow. What a nice opportunity. I'm gonna wait for a small pullback. If I don't get it, I'm not going in. I'll just keep my position as is. That's a huge. Let's see here.
Yeah, the only reason why you're not seeing Nasdaq flying
Mm-hmm.
is because you have Nvidia down and you have Tesla, which is down as well.
Mm,
If they were near to flipping green, you would have NQ flying hard. That's the
nice.
reason why it's moving sideways still.
Nvidia's pushing up over VWAP again.
Yeah.
Yo, Marcos, you still got another monitor I could have, bro? Cause I think I'm gonna need a third monitor, bro.
Why do you need a third monitor, bro? I'm using a 13-inch laptop.
Nah, you're crazy,
You
bro. You're
don't need
wildin'. No, no, no,
50
no, no.
screens, bro.
I need three. I need three monitors, bro. Cause I'm gonna start seeing this magnificent 7 that you guys are talking about. Cause man, if I could use that as
I've been
confluence, I'm
preaching.
clean.
Look, I'm serious right now. I've been preaching it to you
Up
since day
here.
one. If you trade Nasdaq, you cannot be not looking at the Mag 7 movements
That's
during the
crazy.
day
That's crazy.
because it's the last year and a half. The market mover on Nasdaq is Nvidia by far. It's the market
Wow.
mover. So Nasdaq moves as Nvidia moves. So if you have Nvidia to the downside, you're sure gonna have Nasdaq struggling to break higher highs. So always pay attention to that, bro.
I definitely will, bro. Going forward, I will. And I know Ronnie preaches that to me a lot. So she tells me to get TradingView, like that membership to like see everything and have real data.
Wait for November. Wait for
Yeah,
November.
yeah.
I always pay the November discount, on Black Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and I pay the whole year on TradingView for like 80% off. So trust me, wait for November and go in there. I think that last year I paid for 13 months because you get 1 month free even, was like $140, $120 for the whole year.
Nice. I definitely gotta get that. I think my friend Gene told me
Yeah.
about that. He says that the Black
Yeah,
Friday
you need
deal
to
is the
pay.
Black Friday deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pay that, so it's the pro subscription
Uh-huh.
on TradingView, and then you also, because you trade futures, you gotta pay the monthly subscription to have the CME data live,
Uh-huh.
which is $5 a month, something like that.
Nice.
And you get CME, NEMEX, Globex, all of that live,
Nice. I definitely will
no
look into that.
delay.
Chino, you heard
Yeah,
that? You
because
you
if
should
you
you
don't
should
pay
get that
for,
too, Chino. And Marcos, you guys need that as well. But wait for Black
yeah,
Friday,
if
like
you
you
don't pay
mentioned.
for the CME, if you don't pay for the CME data on futures, you're gonna have a 10-minute delay.
Yep. Yeah, you're definitely gonna be you're definitely gonna be wrong to the market and everything. That's crazy. All right, so guys, the 5 minute close very, very bullish is beautiful. This is an engulf candle. This means continuation to the upside after we had touched that previous supply zone from yesterday. So now we're just looking for more upside movement, in my opinion. I wish I would have known what the Magnificent Seven was. If not, I would have full ported that 10 micro down at VWAP. That was a great call,
Bro,
Gary.
I told you earlier today, why do you think I told you that when Nasdaq was moving up,
Mm-hmm.
it was going to go suddenly down?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not a
You
fucking
were
I'm
you
not
were
a
looking at
clairvoyant, bro.
you were looking at you were looking at Nvidia, and I remember you saying about the price gap. That was
Exactly.
crazy. I really gotta start looking at
And I
that,
even
guys. I don't do that. I
I
really don't.
I even split my chart in the live trading session, and I was showing you live, guys,
I saw it.
side
I
by
saw.
side, Nvidia and NQ. It was clear as day.
That means
You have to, bro.
if I were to use those stock charts, I would definitely be even at the upper hand to make more confluence to my
Yeah, for
trading.
sure.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you say, I think that it's going to go down to this area to find some liquidity and that, and you're waiting for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when that is on your NQ chart,
Mm-hmm.
all you have to do is just look at Nvidia, Tesla, Apple, and see where they are.
Right.
If you see Nvidia that is going down, then you can be most certain that your NQ
Analysis.
level in the down is gonna hit. So
Nice,
it's
nice.
it's it's more confidence, bro. Like
You're
we
gonna
always say,
you're
find
gonna have
more.
you're gonna have to teach me that. Yeah, we're gonna do 101 on that because I really want to get that done.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why, guys.
Especially,
For the past 2 years of me learning this, I've only looked at NQ or like whatever chart I was looking at. And somebody once told me, they're like, oh, open up ES, and as you look at ES, you'll be able to have an idea of where NQ is going, or if it stalls, or there's a divergence, or why it's still, or why there's a lag.
yeah,
But I still don't do
that
it.
happens. That happens too. It's not like you don't need to watch the S&P to trade in Q. Like it's not a definitive move.
Hmm.
But if you're gonna trade in Q, you really need to be looking at the Max 7. And you need to be on top of earning reports and news and all of that. Especially you have within the Max 7, you have the big three, then the market, the real market movers.
Hmm.
But sometimes I caught trades on NQ just by simply waiting for one of the Max 7 to touch a potential zone. Like I knew, like today, I was waiting for that mega long because I was hoping for Nvidia to fully close the gap, and it didn't by nothing. We were right there, and I didn't enter because I was waiting for it to close the gap. But especially on the Max 7s, the market never likes gaps on the stocks. They always get to fill them.
Nice.
So if between the day before and today you have a nice big ass gap, well, rest assured it's gonna do everything to try and close it.
Nice.
They hate leaving big gaps on the Max 7.
Good to know that. When you see it in live, like just share me a screenshot, like whenever you see it, even if you don't take it, and just tell me, hey, look, watch, give it like another hour or whatever, and watch it, the gap get filled. That way I could follow NQ how
Yeah,
it
for
looks in
sure.
that period. You get me? Because like
Yeah, yeah, totally.
the way I learn, guys, is I'm a visual learner. I have to see things before, and I have to see it multiple times for it to be like, okay, I get it, I get it. Like this TDO PMO thing, I didn't understand it at first, but now I can't unsee it. It's the only thing I use.
What I do is I chart Tesla and Nvidia and NQ. So let's say I'm gonna go long on NQ, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I say, like you said today, you're aiming for 800s.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if you're aiming for 800s, but the high for Nvidia would be the equivalent of NQ reaching 750, then I would tell you never to aim for 800s. Because if Nvidia NQ is at 750, it reached its high and got slapped, then 800s it's out of the question for you to get it because it's gonna retrace. So that's why I like today. I told you guys Nvidia was pumping, and once I saw Nvidia get instantly eaten,
Mm-hmm.
I said they're going for the gap below. And if you were longing NQ on that opening pump, and you were looking for 800s,
Mm-hmm.
you were gonna you would have eaten a big ass SL because you saw the retrace. It
Right.
was instant. And why? Because Nvidia instantly dumped.
Right. It did. It did.
So you have to look at them, bro.
Good to know. Good to know. I definitely will. By the way, just to let you know, what I'm seeing on the 30-minute candle, I do see some resistance at 714. Now, this 714 on the 30-minute, it could be a reversal pattern where we could be ranging here for the rest of the day, especially that the 1 hour has like a CRT. So basically what this means is market can literally dump like crazy at the next hour open, and it could definitely go into the 570s, just based off a pattern that I always follow. If it does happen, what it would need to happen is the wick can't go above this 720, 715, and it has to have a body that starts like rapid fire breaking through 670, and that would go down all the way to fill the 580s. All right, let me show you guys real quick. Do you guys see my screen or no? Oh yeah, you guys are seeing my screen. What am I talking
Yes,
about? Cool.
live. Yeah,
This whole time
yeah, it's live. It's live.
this whole time I didn't think I was sharing my screen. So
No, yeah, you.
what we're seeing is the 1 hour, it closes in 17 minutes. If for whatever reason the market closes with this pattern being this red pattern, the next hour it can't go above like this right here. Like let's say this closes right there, it can't like this pattern needs to tap the 713, 720 zone. It can't go a wick above this right here. The wick, once it goes above this, we're screwed. It doesn't work. But technically it would be a dump, a flush into this zone, and then even more. So it'd be TP1 660, 670, and then TP2 600, even all the way to 570, 560. Just something to pay attention to if you're not certain about longs, you're looking for that based on the 1 hour and 30 minute. I'm still holding my long, by the way.
Bro, do me a favor. Go to the stream and
Mhm.
check out. Open my stream.
I'm opening it. Give me a second here. I see it.
Okay, on the left you have NQ, and on the right you have Nvidia on the 5-minute chart. Okay,
Right. Mm-hmm.
if you look at Nvidia, it's not looking good at all for long
Right.
at this moment. So what I'm telling you is this: Nvidia can go from the price that is now, we are at 179.30. It can easily retest the 177.5 area. If that happens, if it tries to retest today's lows,
Mm-hmm.
if that happens, you're gonna see Nasdaq going to 600s, or definitely you're gonna see it. So that's why I always have them side by side, because the movements are similar, but the charts are different. So you may see Nasdaq as more slightly bullish, and when you go and see the chart of a market mover stock, and more so today, which is the case with Nvidia, and it's looking really bearish, then you need to know that it's going to go bad for you if you don't pay attention to that, you know.
At this point, I'm putting my stop loss at break even, guys. Just letting you guys know, because of the fact that we haven't been able to break a new high. I'm seeing the push down. I don't see any strength. I could always get out and come back in if I see momentum to go to the upside.
I'm seeing like Nvidia really tried hard to establish above 180 and got slapped like 5 times, and now it's failing, and it's going to try to at least retest 178. So if that happens, you're going to get a 50-point drop on NQ, I believe.
Yeah. No, and we have this sort of like small little area, the 653. I have a feeling that we're gonna tap this no wick candle at 657.25 and even further below. If that gets tapped, it's literally gonna reverse back up. But if it breaks this zone 640, I think we just free fall into 570. That's just me based on my look into the market or the analysis of the market without looking at all the extra stuff that you guys are talking about. What does the Mag 7 look like, by the way? I'm curious now.
Tesla is getting slammed, bro. It jumped 1% in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. We're at a demand
And
zone
that's
now on 680s, 670s. One more time. Let's see if it just pumps and gives us a nice W to the top.
Tesla, it's breaking.
Tesla
Oof, the
has like
support is like
a head and shoulder. That's a head and shoulder for me for a reversal. That's a full short for me. Give me 1 second, guys.
yeah, Tesla is fucked. Nvidia is
One quick
block
All right,
also
boys, I'm
matches
back
with
in.
like a nice fib retracement level or a nice higher time frame support level. Just don't bet it. Don't bet on bookmark, but by being bookmark. Just find other confluence to match what you're seeing on bookmark because they use spoofing a lot.
All right, so we're getting a big W, by the way. Guys, I'm so sorry. I had to step away from my computer, but I'm back. We're getting this big W. It sounds stupid to say, but it sounds like it's one of those things where we have the demand zone tapped at 679, and we did get some bullish support to continue to the upside. This would be a
All right, guys,
clean
I'm gonna
long
go
for
get
me.
some breakfast.
Hey, you're good, NX. Thank you for spending time with us, brother.
Go ahead, bro.
So
You
right here,
gotta eat.
we do see
Take care,
some.
guys. Thank you for the opportunity. I'll definitely be back.
Always, brother. Glad
For
to
sure,
have you here, man.
bro. See ya.
So we do have a buyer stepping in, and it is a demand zone. So I would really, really like a pump above 704. And once we have that 704, we're gonna continue into this like potential 746 to retest that resistance. If we
Yeah,
break
I'm
it,
looking at the market. I'm in my car, so I'm not trading, but we're definitely in this little sideways range right now. So I agree with you, Gonzo. It's like a no trade zone.
Yeah, it's too risky right now.
as long as we pump above 704, I believe we're gonna go back to retest that resistance at 730. Now, if you look at the 5 minute, the 5 minute has the support of buyers from the previous candle. And we already have kind of like buyers really holding this zone, being like a small little reversal, that they're just holding this price and they're not letting it drop that easy. My bad, guys. I'm over here talking the whole time and I'm muted. I had to step out and I'm coming back talking about the zone. So the 5 minute, the 5 minute candle. I even told NX have a good one, NX, and it sounded like he was responding to me, and I'm like, okay, cool. So we have 5 minute candle support. I do see above 704 being an area that we do continue to the top to retest that resistance at 730, 740. Um, this is a zone that is still valid for us to buy, only if we just pump above that 704, in my opinion.
Yeah, Nvidia has resumed its dying
Oh no, that's not
nature,
good.
so
No good, no good.
and instantly in Q, dip down.
So Segi says, I just
Oh
went
yeah,
short again, holding three small markers, looking for 486. Dang, my brother. Very
yeah,
nice. I hope you get
bro.
that. I hope you get
I'm
that. That is very possible.
I'm I'm definitely agreeing more with Segi than any bullish view at the moment because all I'm seeing is Tesla dying and Nvidia dying. So yeah, I think we're gonna go down.
And Segi, that's the power of micros, right? If you're in the right position, the right direction, with the right confluences, it's money, bro. That's a lot of money, especially if you're aiming that for
And,
400 zone.
and not only that, when you trade like 1 or 2 micros, the level of stress goes out the door, bro, because
Mm-hmm.
the movement has to be so wide that any volatility is not going to cost you a heart attack. So actually, it's amazing to trade with lower micros.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, guys. I would not be in this position if I was with like 10 micros. I would not be holding my trade this low. I would have been gone the moment I saw the resistance at 740, 730. One of my A plus setups is either side of the Asian gets breached or the other side also gets hit. It hasn't gone hit today. Nice. And look at the free fall in
Yes.
Tesla. Oh my God, it's terrible.
Told you, Tesla
Terrible.
is getting fucked, bro. And Nvidia is
Yeah,
heading in the same
I've seen the
direction.
lag on NQ, how NQ is starting to go down now after Tesla has been
Yeah,
going down in Nvidia as well. So it's like a
yeah.
small
Tesla is
lag starting here.
already there. We go. Their Nvidia is pushing now, pushing down,
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
and S&P is barely hanging on to not flip red on the daily. It's
there
barely.
is there anybody that can stream on our live sessions the entire like Mag 7, Nvidia, Tesla, so we can have an idea of looking at one person having their screen up while we look at the live
And I
sessions?
shared
That would be great,
and I
man.
shared two screens at once. No.
No, yeah, you did right now, but I'm saying I think going forward we should do that more often now.
No. But I mean, what I mean is this: can I, when you click what share screen, you can select which tab you have
Oh, you
open
could only
to
share
share.
one. You could only share one screen.
You can only share one,
Yeah.
because if not, I would gladly leave like a screen with all the Max 7 open for everyone to see.
I mean, if you want to stream your stream all day, that's
Okay, let's.
fantastic. Even after the live, that'd be great.
I don't know if all day after the live because I will need to leave the computer
Yeah, I know,
running.
I know, I know.
But you have NQ right now, right?
I do have NQ.
Okay, I'm gonna change my stream then. I'm gonna put it's at least put four, the big four. I'm gonna put Nvidia here, Tesla here, Apple here,
That's so cool.
Google
I've
here.
never done that before.
Okay, everything is on the 5 minute. Okay, so now all of you guys can see Nvidia, Tesla, Apple, and Google on the 5 minute. If you need me to change any time frame on anyone, let me know.
Yeah, you could already see how they're all on a downward movement, and the only one that's showing some strength is Nvidia, but NQ is just stalling. It hasn't really done much.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if Nvidia goes, like suddenly goes down,
Salud.
we are all fucked. Whoever is long in Q is fucked.
Marquito, what are you doing, bro? You're quiet. You haven't said anything.
Please tell me, Marquitos, that you close at profit.
Please tell me you closed that profit. Yes, I did. Good job,
Yes.
my boy.
Yes. Here is David with some info. Nice.
Top 4 volumes. So how do I interpret this volume, Debbie? Because I wouldn't know. I'm just looking at Chinese numbers.
Well, how do you interpret the volume on NQ? Do you
I
look
don't
at volume on the candles?
I don't look at volume. I only look at charts. I only look at literally what I see in front of me. What you guys see on my screen is all I see. I don't see volume. I don't see
Okay.
anything other than VWAP.
Okay. On the graphic that David just shared you,
Mm-hmm.
don't pay attention to the difference in volume with the other stocks because obviously you're going to get a massive difference because Nvidia is the market mover, is the biggest company on earth, so it's the most traded stocks usually. So it's going to have a massive difference of volume between the rest of the stocks in the Nasdaq composite, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool to understand it. But let's say here, right now we are volume is like decreasing as it usually does at this hour.
Mm-hmm.
When you have high volume on a stock like Nvidia, it's volatility, bro. You get volatility.
That's all it is volatility. The higher the number, the
Yeah, you're
more
gonna get
volatility.
the higher the volume number, the more volatility you're gonna get. And if you have a Max 7 with huge volatility, it's gonna directly impact the Nasdaq Composite index. So you gotta be careful.
So how do I know if 163 million volume is a normal average day for Nvidia? What's the average on Nvidia?
I can tell you in 1 second.
Silly questions. As you guys can see, I am clueless. I'm very transparent. When I don't know something, I like to ask questions. I don't know everything, guys.
Pam, 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 pam.
This is probably our longest stream ever. By the way, 12 new candles coming in. I'm afraid
Well, see, you have an average, the average daily volume on NVIDIA is 177 million,
Oh wow.
something around there. That's the average.
Wow.
So it's slightly, at the moment, it's slightly below
Mm-hmm.
the daily average, but it's not far. So it's a normal trading day.
Mm-hmm.
If you see that suddenly the volume is flat and you have a move, unit, one directional candle, or trend, and the volume is flat, don't trade that. It's like the same on, tell you the same thing on NQ. If suddenly in Q you have 5 minute candles that are all zombie walking up, 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 and the volume is completely flat,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't trade that at all, because the minute you get an injection of volume to the other side is
You
where
stop.
catastrophe happens.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, you get screwed. So usually the best day to trade are where the volume meets the average on a daily basis.
Mm.
You're gonna get, uh, you know, support is gonna try to hold and resistance is gonna try to hold. So that is what we feed on. What we need. We
Got
need
it.
volume, so we know that we're gonna have reactions on all the levels we have marked. If you have no volume, then you don't give a damn about your levels, because suddenly they don't react,
Got it.
because market is not there that day. So I always have my volume map open.
How do I get that? That's in TradingView?
Yeah, on TradingView you get everything, bro. You get
Nice.
volume, you get all different sorts of volumes you can use.
Good to know. I'm gonna definitely start looking into that with Ronnie. Ronnie, you're gonna help me set that up, baby.
Yeah, but like I said, if you can hold on a couple of more months, it's gonna be way a lot cheaper for you.
Yeah, I definitely will start utilizing that tool because I think I'm missing out on a lot, man. There's a lot of zones I look at a lot of times and I'm like, man, I really want that in the taps, and then I don't get my full confluences or my complete
Yeah,
candles, and it just goes off without me. That happens to me a lot, a lot.
yeah, yeah.
So
Besides, you get a lot of tools on
technically,
trading.
the reality is I'm trading blindly right now. That's technically what I'm doing,
Yeah, you are 98% blind.
and I'm still profitable in some way, shape, or form. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but it's completely a different ball game, because the first thing that you're gonna see when you start to add different charts of other symbols like the Max 7 to trading Q is it's gonna at the beginning it's gonna create self-doubt,
Mm-hmm.
because all of your usual entry patterns,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna say, okay, I'm going to enter here, but suddenly you look at Nvidia or Tesla and they're going the other way, so you start to hesitate.
Hmm.
So it's like you're gonna have to rewire your brain and put a set of rules to say, okay, which are my confluences when I want to match up NQ with the Magnificent Sevens, okay? What I'm going to do. So what I do is I wait for the market to open, and I see the reaction, and I look at the pre-market price on the Max 7. Sometimes pre-market it's already telling you that the Max 7 are gonna open in red. And if they open in red, you're gonna usually what you have is what happened today. You have a week of 40 points up in Nasdaq, and suddenly, boom, you get a 80 to 100 point drop, because it's like a scam week to fill short orders, because the real direction of the market is going to go down. And why do you know that? Because you are already seeing that at pre-market and Max 7s, all of them reach like a higher resistance zone, and they're going to get slapped. So you get ready for it. It's like a preview.
Mm-hmm. That's nice to know, man. I'm gonna. I love the fact that we have this all recording because it goes to show you guys, like, you don't have to know everything to know what you're doing, but if you could start adding small little things, new habits, new routines to your day, trust me, I'm definitely gonna get on that. I'm definitely gonna. If it's only gonna make me a better trader over the long run, I think so. Let me see here. Debbie, can I ask you a question? Is there any way, like, does it make a difference if we see the volume before open or at the open bell, or it's never really a big difference, pertaining to like how the market reacts? Have you noticed any difference?
Let's wait for David to answer. Actually, what you need to be aware of that the volume is not going to be instantly. So you gotta let past 5-10 minutes to have a read on how the volume is coming that day.
Mm.
But if you look at my stream, look at the NVIDIA,
Mm-hmm.
see the candles below here?
Right.
Those are the volume candles. You see how the big green one, that's 1030,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on the 5-minute chart.
Right.
See how it dies down, and why I always, from months, since months, I've been telling you guys that why do I say that after 1 hour, an hour and a half, Nasdaq dies or stops? Is because suddenly you get that drop in volume.
Mm.
You always see that on any chart you want. You just add the volume, and you can see how it's dropping as the time goes by in the session. Actually, the first 45 minutes is the highest volume, and then it just slowly withers away.
Yeah, it turns into like a choppy ass market.
Yeah, interesting. That's why always the movement in the first 45 minutes is the biggest movement in the day, unless you have a news impact move during the lunch hour or something like that, or if you're on a critical level and then you get a dump on the PM session,
Mm-hmm.
But always, the most volume part in the day is the opening, the first 30 minutes. Then it dies out.
Nice. No, and one thing I'm observing on your charts, the 5 minute, you see we
Yeah.
have these support getting established. Like it's not free falling anymore. We're just moving sideways, but there is buyers presence. I'm seeing how NQ reacted bullish to that, but it's not moving in the way that obviously, like a real big pump. Um, but it's
Yeah,
almost
but
as
you
if
also
it's
gotta look at the hour. Look
look at
what hour
look
it
at look
is.
look at the
You're
hour.
not gonna get a much at the hour right now. What time is it now?
Yeah, it's almost
You're
as
not
if
gonna get a
it's almost as if we're just
exactly.
ranging into the 715, 680-ish. Just ranging until we actually break away.
Yeah. You're not gonna get a big ass movement right now because this hour
It's
is
lunch.
actually the worst hour of the trading day in terms of volume. So unless you touch a critical level or a news comes in,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna chop either way.
Mm.
I'm going to order lunch. I need to eat.
I haven't even had coffee, guys. Let me get my coffee, guys. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, bro. That's a long ass coffee.
Oye, boludo, ¿me escucha? So right now the only thing holding up Nvidia would be, I'm sorry, the only thing holding up NQ would be Nvidia because Nvidia is the only one that's a little bit red. Everything else is green. Would that be correct?
Amazon, AMD, Meta, all green.
Yeah, the only thing I see, I mean, I do see obviously Nvidia trying to push up, but it does have some kind of like resistance, and I see that NQ is holding off from that.
I don't know. I think NVIDIA has too many fans to go down yet. But I asked ChatGPT and it said that NQ and NVIDIA will probably not make a new high today.
She's going again. Nice.
We're going up. I haven't even looked at my chat. I'm sorry. 142, not bad. If I make it to the 800s, I'm looking at a $500
Nvidia
day.
retested a little bit of support also. Tesla stopped. It's not like it's banging, but it did stop. So yeah. Nice, nice.
And it's lunchtime, so who knows what's going to happen.
Exactly, yeah.
I think I need to remove all my indicators and just have my support and resistance up there.
Yeah, I don't use any indicators either, Debbie. If you look at my screen, you're only gonna see classic 3 EMAs. You know, you're gonna see VWAP, and that's it.
Yeah.
Then what I do is just draw levels.
I think I like watching the 4-hour chart the best.
That's the one I use to mark levels. I use the 4-hour. I always use the higher time frame to get nice reactions on those levels. Then you go down and you adjust like at the 1 hour or 30 minute, but I always start in the 4-hour.
Okay.
If this M30 candle manages to close above 720, then we are definitely gonna go.
But
You can't use stop loss on options.
not for futures, no. Not with think or swim anyway. It doesn't allow for it.
Well,
It's all or
that's
nothing, I
risky.
guess.
What? So what happens when you get a sudden move to the other way? You get screwed.
Yes. Yep. That's why I just use small. It's
Yeah.
yeah. So it was 462 for 2 micros. No,
Nice.
163. Yeah, each.
Oh, now it's a free trade. So if you see it
Yeah.
going back down, cut it manually so you don't at least break even and keep those profits.
Yeah. As I should have done earlier, but I didn't.
That happens.
I got my
We always
second.
are a bit greedy.
Yeah. Do you use Top Step? You do.
I mainly trade CFDs in Forex. I use Nasdaq cash and stocks in Forex. I use Forex prop firms. I don't
Okay.
use futures much. But
Okay.
because it's more difficult for us to withdraw the profits from futures prop firms because Wise is not working right now here in Argentina. So you would need to wire it from over there to here, and the fees just kills you. So
Oh, yeah. Yep. I see you have Messi as a picture.
yes, always.
Took my grandkids to a soccer game. They were so excited when he was there. He wasn't playing
Yeah,
though, but
it was her.
no, I don't know why he wasn't playing. It was in Charlotte at the Charlotte
When was
football.
this?
This was it was last summer, last year. So when we found out my grandson was blind in one eye, he's like, "Can I see this side? I can't see." I'm like, "What do you mean you can't see?"
Damn, so sorry.
Yeah. All good. Runs in the family. So my sister's still managing. She just can't take
Yeah, I'm
left
sure.
turns when she's driving. So, but with Top Step, I found by limiting to how many trades I can take, it just locks me out. So, like today, I didn't pay
Yeah.
attention, so I got locked out. I was using the micros instead of waiting for a good trade.
Well, locking out is usually a good thing in the long run.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm still alive. Look at it go. It's pushing.
Yeah, yeah. Now it's pushing hard. The M30 looks really nice to the upside.
My bad, guys. I just
If we
finished my
break
breakfast.
53, 55, she is going. But remember, we are up here, 50s, 60s is the supply zone Ronnie
Yep.
mentioned. So be careful. Be right
Yep.
back. My food is here.
Okay. Okay. Nvidia is at VWAP
Beautiful.
again.
So as our boy Gonzo just confirmed, guys, as you can see in real time, it's beautiful to see how all these four stocks are up, and you can see how the direction of NQ was met from back at 12:06 p.m. At 12:06 p.m., we had that little engulf candle that created a breakout from that small little consolidation range at 930, I'm sorry, 696. And I saw it from the perspective of everything being green except Nvidia. Nvidia was the only thing that was holding it down to really, really jump the way it did. Once Nvidia turned greenish, the way it is now, you were observing that move on the upside. I mean, I'm missing out on a lot not having these stocks up on my screen, so I'm definitely be using these to utilize how I can navigate through NQ throughout my day. So get ready for that. It'll give me more
Yeah,
confluence.
Nvidia will give you a few minutes of a heads up of what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. And I noticed that NQ really is lagged on Nvidia. Let's see here. So beautiful trade so far. We're getting into that 765 zone with a lot of strength. We're looking very, very bullish to go into that 800 zone. I might put my TP a little higher just because if it squeezes, I'm gonna want to maximize my earnings because I've been waiting this
Yeah.
long. I might as well, you know. We are still long bias. I'm gonna create a role so I could tag anybody that wants to be into those alerts, just so everybody's kind of like getting an update of what we're doing in real time. Let me just write that down right now.
Do you use TradingView at all?
I don't, Debbie. I only use what I see on NQ and that's it. That's why I'm saying the fact that I actually see you guys use all these tools and I'm only trading naked, I'm missing out on so many great opportunities to give me like confirmation on certain zones. Because
I'm pretty sure that you could sign up for TradingView
Mm-hmm.
with no money,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll only limit you to one chart,
Mm.
I think.
But you still have to you have to still pay for the data. So I still have to pay for the data for the CME, no?
Yeah, otherwise it's just like a 15-minute delay, but it'll still
Mhm.
give you the tools and stuff.
Mm.
I use Thinkorswim, so I kind of trying to narrow down what I have available to me. Limit. I mean, there's so many.
No, trust me, I'm
So
gonna I'm
many
gonna I'm gonna be
indicators.
grabbing I'm gonna be grabbing the subscription either way. I really need to. Because I'm seeing how I'm missing out on so much by just seeing the confluences that you guys are all seeing. All right, so we
Yeah.
did tap that zone, that 765 that Ronnie was talking about. We're getting some kind of like bearish reaction. I hope it's not gonna be something that just lasts. It's just a new 30-minute candle. That last 30-minute
Amazon,
candle is bullish, super bullish.
yeah, Amazon has a double top. Nvidia is fighting the VWAP. Um, hmm.
These are the kind of days that you hold a trade for the longest if you're positioned in the right direction. Because if this were to go all the way into like the 900s today, which I highly doubt, but it's very doable to be in the 800s, 830s as long as we break the 790s, 780s. This would be like a $300 trade with just one micro, guys. It's just a swing trade. That's all it is. But what I do plan to do is as soon as I get confluences to get big, I'm going big and I'm gonna like just pretty much put my tight stop loss. Let me see. I think Wave Walker talked about something right now. He says trigger stop to about 5-10 ticks below recent higher lows. No, I'm not closing my stuff. Negative, Captain. Inserts evil laugh here. Think about it, guys. Am I gonna be closing this anytime soon? I don't think so.
Trying to watch the 9 EMA on the 2-minute, and if it dips below that towards the 21 EMA, I usually sell. Today I missed it. I should have sold earlier.
VWAP is still sitting at the 668s. EMA is still
Yeah.
holding this zone. I don't know. I don't really feel like closing this today. I really don't. However, you know how I told you guys about the pattern that always looks like a sell-off? Look, it's a little ugly right here, but this is what I'm talking about.
It's a triple top too
Mhm.
today, right?
It's starting to want to form, yeah.
So that's a big W going up.
Mm-hmm. 1 second here. Let me zoom out just in case I'm looking at everything. Yeah, we're still not. We still got a long way to go. 840 is usually where I would TP on this swing. 840. That could be a power hour. It could be the last few minutes. It could be literally after hours. It's just this really, really big, ugly head and shoulder pattern. I might be too ambitious to think about it, but yeah, it's very clear. You know what they say? Be fearful when everybody's optimistic, and be optimistic when everybody's fearful, right?
Right.
So where are you from, Debbie? If I may ask. What part of the world?
Originally from Connecticut, but I spent the last 30 years in North Carolina. When we had a refrigeration business, sold that, and now I'm in Florida, back and forth between Florida and North Carolina.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you like Florida?
My husband likes Florida. You know, I love Florida, but I like being by my kids and the grandkids. So,
I do agree. You got a big family?
well, I have a daughter and a son. And as soon as my daughter starts having kids, I'm out of Florida. I'm going back to North Carolina.
I hear you. I hear you on that. Well, I'm actually in Florida myself. I'm down in Miami. So if you ever come to Miami, we got to meet up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm over in Cape Coral. So with the newlywed and nearly dead is what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
But we like to boat, so we chose Cape Coral because we could have our boat sitting outside our back door.
That is so nice.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
fish a lot, or you just do it like for like leisure to just go out to the ocean?
We're trying to learn to fish. We never catch anything. Um, we went fishing last fall in California with a guide.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it was just amazing pulling up one fish after another and
Unbelievable.
grouper and tuna and came home with like 200 pounds of fish.
That's a nice
And then,
experience.
yeah, and we're like, oh, we'll do the same thing here. And no.
I enjoy fishing myself. I'm not much of a pro. Um, I remember I used to be scared of just unhooking the fish. I don't know, it just feels slimy and icky, but it's fun, you know. You just
Yeah.
get out there, you just not even think about anything. You just enjoy yourself the time. The fish is just extra, like they say.
Yeah. Yeah. So are you from Miami originally?
No, so I actually my mom migrated to Miami when I was 3 months old. And then from here I've been here all my life. I'm more American than Nicaragua. I'm from Nicaragua. I was born in
You
Nicaragua
have
and I
a
came.
heavy accent,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
Miami accent.
I have a Miami accent. I do. I talk the Spanish, the English, the Spanglish they say. Uh
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
sometimes I'll flip from English to Spanish real quick. I'll
Do
speak
you ever follow ADR?
ADR. No, I don't. I don't.
She's from Miami and she trades support and resistance. She'll go on YouTube every now and then in the morning. Not all that she's not consistent. She's
Hmm.
trying to be more consistent, but and she doesn't watch anything but the candlesticks. She talks about her candlesticks, support, resistance, and that's it.
What's
She
her
does
tag?
really well.
What's her tag on Instagram or like social media?
ADR.
Hmm.
She's on Discord as well.
Why don't you send me an invite to her Discord if it's free?
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll join it just to have it. I think I'm in like what? Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 groups that I'm usually in, and I only go in there to like network and find new traders that are really good that add confluence to my trading, and then I try to invite them over when I see that they're good traders. So I just.
She's really good and
Mhm.
she's promoting Apex right now. And so she'll be trading, I think September 2nd every day, she's saying.
Nice, very
So
nice.
she's very picky about her entries too.
I think
And with Apex, she does 20 at a time.
I think that's the best way she could trade. Me, I trade the trend. Like if I see what we're going up, as long as I know the direction, I got the pullback, I'll pull the trigger. But on a day like this, that today I'm just like I'm holding this one micro, I'm just swinging it because I already made $200. I already did a position that I thought was good entry. Like I'm starting to get in that zone where I know how to make money. I just need to slow down on how fast I want to make it because trying to make it fast just bites me back in the ass, to be honest with you.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. I was a couple $100 from passing the combines, and now I'm down 1,000. So
Oof.
tomorrow's another day.
Tomorrow's another day. You live to trade another day. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, yeah. So even though I lost, I'm happy with it because hopefully I don't do that again.
Agreed.
I'll wait.
Camilo, and now you see, by the way, just Camilo's like he's a friend of mine. I'm glad that he joined the community. I hope you can see Camilo and what we're doing today is pretty boring. It's not exciting. It's real. It's mistakes. You know, it's definitely something that you just happen to wait and just it's a waiting thing. You know, you can't make thousands of dollars in seconds. Can you? Yes, but if you're in the wrong direction, you lose even more, bro. So one of the things you're gonna learn with us is patience, just patience, patience, patience. And if we don't see nothing, it's okay not to trigger anything. I wanted to go long. I wanted to add to my position down here when I started seeing the breakout, but I don't know. The way that you guys told me that it could go to 450, 460, I was like, I don't know. I get scared when you guys say that because I'm like, damn, I'm not seeing something they're seeing, and I'm like, you know, I'm being optimistic about 800. But yeah,
Better safe than
better
sorry.
safe than sorry. That's right. At this point, whether this trade goes to zero and it stops me out, I think it was a good trading day for me. I don't really care about what happens. At the end of the day, I made $200 and it was clean. Let's see here. So you're gonna be going back to North Carolina for winter?
No, I'm in Florida for the winter. I was just in North Carolina last week and we just got back here, and the lovely palmetto bugs made a home in our house. They're dead, but they were here.
I hear
So
you. I hear you. So you're a snowbird pretty much. That's what
yeah,
they call it.
sorta. Yeah. I do like being here in the summer though. But I was watching my grandkids.
You know, it's
And
so
they let me trade until 11:30. They're really good about it.
that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, when I
Yeah.
had my kids with me, when I had my kids with me every day, I would be able to put them to sleep and they were structured to wake up like at 10, 10:20, 10:20. And I just had a good time trading the first 1 hour. And then I would wake them up and then by 2, 3 p.m. I would be trading again. But they started school and I don't have them every day anymore. So that's good for me to have more time for myself.
How old are your kids?
So one is 4, her name is June, and the other one is Gia. She's 1. Cute
Oh,
girls,
nice.
very beautiful. They're good
Fun.
kids. Let's see here. Let's see here. Has anybody entered any position by any chance? I haven't asked. It looks like we're basing to continue to the upside. Ronnie, what do you see?
I'm just kind of looking on the 1 minute, and there's nothing really showing me that we're going to continue to the upside. We're in a higher time frame supply that had a huge dump, so I'm still short bias. Don't let your current position go back to zero if we don't. You know what I mean?
So you're saying you're saying I should put a hard stop loss.
I mean, preserve some of your profits, please.
I can't, ma'am. I only have one micro. I can't.
Huh?
I only have one micro.
I know. Preserve. But yeah, you never know. Like, because I did short when we were like in the middle of the zone. And I took it down a little bit on one micro, I think $53, you know, and so I closed it when we were touching like whatever line I have on my chart. I don't know if it's an SMA or an EMA line.
Mhm.
I closed it when we got there and it kind of bounced off of there, but I'm just, it is looking like it could continue to go up, but we need to respect that higher time frame supply zone.
Okay, so
Um,
here's what I'm gonna do. Here's my plan. You guys tell me if it makes sense. I do see that we have this beautiful 15-minute that was breaking out of that really strong supply zone. If it does come back, it'll take me out at 715.25 and it'll be $124 after many hours of sitting here. Or should I have it all the way into like 676, where it would be only a $60 win for the day on this specific trade? Which one do you think would be more ideal? Because I see this gap that if we come back to the gap, it should respect and continue to the upside.
So why don't you sell if it goes below the next candle and then buy it back
That makes sense.
if it help the
So
if
basically,
it can
so
hold at
basically, what you're
bottom.
saying is, if it does come back, I just enter in and lose my profits, is what you're saying.
lose your profits. How would you lose them?
No, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. What I'm trying to say is, I would pretty much have
Reserve.
I would preserve my profits, re-enter
Yeah.
my position at the gap, and hope for the best of it going to the upside.
Yes.
All right, perfect. That makes sense. I'll put a hard stop at 726, guys. This might be the end of the trade. I'm hoping that we could blast 50 points up. That would be amazing. That would be phenomenal for the content, you know? Let's see. Gonzo's probably eating his hamburger right now. Gonzo, what are you having for lunch, bro? He's probably eating steak. Argentinians love steak. If this 30-minute candle flips above 764, we blast off non-stop into
Yeah.
this area. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't take me out. Debbie, are you still in a position by any chance?
I am. I still have 2 micro options.
Wow, you're an options trader too. Ronnie, you heard that, right? So you guys should try to connect there and see what you guys do with options. I know Ronnie loves options.
I just started putting in some leaps like I did Nvidia, 17-cent leap.
You're talking Chinese to me, so I wouldn't even know, honestly. I know what a call and a put is. That's about
What's your
that's about it.
expiration on the lead?
Let's see, where am I? Oh, I can't get to that chart. Oh, no, this one wasn't a leap. This is, where am I? Where's my options? Got too many different accounts on this one. So Nvidia, I did a $200 call for September 5.
Oh,
17
okay. Yeah, a leap is like a year out, you know? So,
Right.
like,
So,
when you buy your calls, try to buy them 90 days out. When you buy your puts, buy them 60 days out expiration because data really works against you. As we're getting closer to expiration, data is not your best friend, you know? So like it's just safer to do your options like that. A lot of people don't understand the Greeks, but the ones you really have to pay attention to is theta, delta, and vega. And so maybe I'll let you know a few things about that another time. I'm driving.
the IBM, I did a leap for $300 for December 25th. And that was $1.58.
Okay. Yeah, leaps are like years out.
And then
you know,
for uranium, I did June 2026. And that was $6.80 for a $40 leap. But I should have gone with a higher strike in a cheaper price.
Do you normally do the at the money strike? Because you're supposed like
Yes. For
oh,
leaps, I do the out of the money because then it's real cheap. And and I also like, have you ever gone onto hub.com? It's
never heard of it.
okay, it's free and they do Elliott wave analysis, and like with IBM, it's in wave 4, which is a down wave. And so if you look at IBM, they have a huge gap up above. So it's a
That's
game.
pretty much how I trade is the Elliott wave, you know? It's really hard to understand that. But you should is that what you're using for your chart patterns? You think?
Sometimes I go back and forth between Elliott wave and just looking at support and resistance. I do like the gaps, but normally you would wait until it gets up to the gap, but it has so far to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, you seem very experienced. How long have you been trading?
I'm on 5 years and I know enough to be dangerous, you know? So I'm trying to pull it all in so that I don't take as much risk. So by going out of the money where there's a gap and where you have time, I'm thinking that should work. And
Okay.
the market goes up, right? It keeps going up.
I know. Usually, like I usually just do at the money strikes on all of my positions. So, but I know it's expensive. So
That's what I was doing, and so I guess it depends on the company and how much time there is and what my target is. It's a lot cheaper to go with the target and still just do like a 50% stop loss than to do at the money. So it's all luck, a lot of luck.
I mean, if you really know your zones and your areas of entry and then stop loss, like you always have to have like a plan to get out of the trade if it goes against you. That's the beauty of buying, those positions with the really far expiration date because you could lose a few bucks rather than like, let's say you have an expiration date 2 weeks from now, you could lose it all, you know? And so that's why buying so far out your expirations is ideal, but you're funny, Lex. I posted a trade, last time, I think on Monday, I notified you guys during the live or mentioned that Pepsi was triggered for calls, and I looked at it today, and it actually went up. But I just totally forgot to buy my calls because I was, consumed with this group. So it looks like we're pushing to the upside, guys.
Damn, you gotta say it like that. Consume with this group. Sheesh. It's harsh.
What the fuck, Ronnie? Do we consume you now?
Damn, that's
I'm
hard.
obsessed with this group.
I get
Oh
that
my
we're
gosh, he was
idiots. I
trying
get
to
that we're
make me seem
idiots,
like
but
a bad
damn.
person. I am going to pick on him so bad from now
God,
on.
that's hard. That's hard. That's a hard one. All right, so we're up $200, guys. Let's go on one micro position.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
How many points is that, by the way? That's a total of 113 points so far. Can we get the squeeze that we want for another 100 points? That'd be phenomenal, guys. That'd be phenomenal.
This is a super long hold. I'm shocked.
Yeah, I've been holding this forever.
That's crazy.
I told you I know how to hold trades. I'm just today was the day. It was a perfect day to hold. Let's see here.
You're funny. Perfect day to hold.
You don't believe me when I tell you I've held trades for 130 points. I've held a trade up to like 300 points. I think it went to 500
Me
and then came
too.
back down. Yeah. It was only one micro, but still, it's something,
Mhm. I just want to see what happens.
All that
As
gave me
we
confluence to hold a trade was the fact that we saw that Nvidia and Tesla stocks and Alphabet, Apple. I think that's the only that held me to hold it. And the fact that I'm not sized over leveraged, I was looking at it like from, hey, it's a $40 loss versus the upside of getting that 800 point, that 800 zone. So we still have another, let's see here, still have another 40 points, 50 points to go. If we get the massive pump there, that's my TP for the 300. That's $500 day.
dang.
Well, one micro. That's crazy. Well, no, that one. The first one was 10 micros. I was $400 up, and it came back at my stop loss of 200 or whatever. It would have been great if it would have held the whole time.
Yeah, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great.
Gonzo is still in no position because he's getting his payout tomorrow, guys. How exciting, right?
Mhm.
He's just here for support because the chat still has the trade running. Oh man. Marcos, have you taken any trades at all, or you're just here for support?
He did take trades.
No, but now, like more recent. Not at all. All good, bro. It's all good. You learning how to just hold yourself accountable, bro. That's all it is. Let me screenshot this for the groups to see that we're still in this position. 1 second, guys. Looks like we are touching next supply soon. So it looks like Pedro's giving us a confluence to continue to the upside. He has a zone of 804, 786 as resistance. So I'm still holding my position. Yo, let's go. Should I just full port it? Should I just full port it here and just do 10 micros more? Get a full pump? No, I'll be crazy. Let's see here. Yeah, it's too much. The 1 hour closes in 4 minutes, guys.
The fact that we couldn't like break above that high just was a little concerning to me.
You said the fact that we couldn't break above the high of the 786?
Like go to the 5 minute chart, and we couldn't break above that high.
Mhm.
So I want to see it break above, you know. But because we're still in that demand or supply zone, so obviously, we need a strong push to the upside that breaks 783.
So I can see how the market could come back down because of the 15-minute having this hanging man at the top, and we couldn't break like you say. If I were to close this right now, that's $180 right now. Okay. And if it does come back down, I'll be able to enter my zone at 689. What would you guys recommend? Close now or let it run or let it hit stop loss?
It's up to your trade plan.
My trade plan would be getting the 800, girls, so I'm leaving that. So I'm saying you guys are kind of my eyes and
Don't
ears
ask
at the
me
moment.
this for advice on your trades. You need to trade your plan.
Now the 5 minute is engulfing these 3 candles. That's not good. That means a reversal right here.
But I'm telling you, it's a
That's
higher
not good.
time frame supply.
That's not good. That's not good.
The 2 minute is right at the 21, but wait and see how it closes.
All right, so we'll save $20-$30 from this trade if it does close above 60 more seconds. Damn, but there's 3 more minutes for the new hour. That's crazy.
Let's see. That's a really strong candle on the 5 minute.
It is.
For the downside.
It is. It's coming down really hard. Baby, give me a freaking pump of 50 points up. Let's go. Surprises with a big long candle.
A big push to the upside. That would be nice.
That'd be so nice. Oh, look, It's a nice RSI. The RSI shows like a double bottom SMT kind of.
What is RSI at currently? Like,
So
what's the level?
it's a 30. I'm sorry, 29.3. So that's a good indication of potential buys if it does hold.
Or it could be divergence.
Hmm. All right, pump it, pump it, pump it. Give me 50 points up. Let's go. Give me that 300. Guys, this is the longest stream ever. I don't think I'm ever doing this again.
I know, I feel neglected.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. We'll talk later. All right.
I'm joking. I don't care. I don't care because I'm here with you right now.
I hear you.
You know? Here we go. Come on, push to the downside, baby. Push to the
No,
downside.
no, don't say that.
Give me more money. Give me more money. Give me more money.
It's gonna come to VWAP. It's gonna come to VWAP and then take me out. Are you serious? Ah.
Really, really, Ronnie, why you so bad? Why you so bad? You have to kill my boy.
Well, look at the 15 seconds. We tapped this chart. We tapped the no wick candle in the 15 seconds. Ooh.
No,
Oof,
Oof.
it's
that was close.
Come
Uh-oh.
on, give me that
No.
huge pump. No.
Always respect the higher
Yes.
time frame.
Come on, baby. Just push it. Give me 50 points up. Surprises. Surprises.
Yeah.
You're bad, Ronnie. You're bad.
I'm a good girl.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh man.
That one was like perfect.
Come on, don't take me out, man. Don't take me out. Please don't take me out. Once you're praying for a possession, guys, you know you're getting out. Oh, Lord.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
No, please, no.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna
Hell
see.
yeah.
No. Damn, guys, that's a good trade, guys.
You're happy with that,
That was good.
Ronnie? You're
I'm
happy with that?
I was short. I shorted again when we couldn't break that high.
Whew.
You're
But
faded, my boy. You faded, my boy.
hey, it wasn't just me. Institutional traders.
You're an institutional trader.
I learned to trade like an institution, yes, but you know, nobody,
Well,
especially Rigo, never takes my trades. He's always against me. So
well,
I'm with the
dude,
trend, that's all.
at least you're never gonna run out of food because she's gonna, support you.
provide.
Yeah. So look, just to
True.
kind of show you guys.
Oh, you touch me, tra-la-la.
Just to show you guys why I see how Ronnie was right about the shorts, it's because if you look at the RSI, you see how we have this huge W, comes back, retests, and goes. Now that we found the resistance at the higher time frame, we have this W inside of that. Usually for me, this would be the indication of resistance. And since we have equal highs here, it would be the indication that we just go down. And plus the divergence from the high of the RSI with the low, that's kind of like your confirmation to go down before we continue to the upside. They're not going to let this go up that easy, guys. They really aren't. And if they do, whatever, it is what it is. It took me out. Ronnie made her money, and that's more important to me than
Okay.
anything. But that was a good
Let
run.
me tell you.
That was a good run.
Let me tell you something, dude. So I can drill it in your head so it becomes a second nature to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sure Debbie was looking at it, but you weren't.
Mm-hmm.
If you were following at the same time that NQ was making this last push up,
Mm-hmm.
and you watch at the same time the NVIDIA chart,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at it now and you watch my stream in the 5 minute, look where NVIDIA got rejected. Again, in the same supply zone as before. So
Mm-hmm.
if you see NVIDIA getting towards a supply zone,
Mm-hmm.
you will have normally be ready to either cut your trade in bigger profit or maybe move the SL even higher. But it was clear as day that when NVIDIA got to almost 180, it was going to struggle. And that rejection on NVIDIA is why NQ rejected down as well.
Right.
I'm gonna start looking at the Mag 7 like you. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I never really look at the Mag 7. I don't even trade options on it. You know, like I trade a lot of healthcare stocks and just stocks that are like less than $50. You know, that's interesting. Good advice. Good
Yeah,
advice.
yeah, yeah. When you trade in Q, you have to follow the Max 7, and you have to especially follow NVIDIA because it's the current NQ leader at the moment. So usually Nasdaq is going to do what NVIDIA is doing, unless you have NVIDIA like chopping sideways on a neutral zone, and you have the other Max 7 maybe pumping or going down. Then NQ is gonna listen to the rest. And on a most everyday basis since a while now, being that NVIDIA is the biggest company on earth and has the highest market valuation, yeah, Nasdaq is going to do what NVIDIA does. So you always have to keep an eye on it.
I'm gonna lose you guys. I'm in like a really dead reception zone, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
See you, Ronnie.
All right. Bye-bye.
So we do have the new hour already established. It looks like they're holding some kind of support here, and they're not letting it just fall. Um, yeah, this is definitely a beautiful trade that we had going, guys. I am gonna take a break. I feel like my mental is already out. Um, Beautiful day trading day, guys. Really, really, I think there was a lot of valid points, a lot of valid information that we have even recorded to upload to YouTube. A lot of people to review over time. Please make sure if you haven't, it sounds so stupid to say this. I've never said this before, but please like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. Help me get to some more likes and comments just to get traction on the YouTube channel, so people can really see what real trading looks like. This is real trading, raw and uncut. There's nothing of thousands and millions of dollars. It's just simple, support, resistance, and good ideas. I think for the most part, we have a really solid group, and I'm really proud that we get to do this every single morning.
I
Today
have a
was one of the
question.
longest. Go ahead, Debbie.
Have you signed up to give a code for discounts
I
for Top Step?
I don't have a way to get a code because they don't give affiliation codes. I wish I did because I'd be making money from all you guys.
Well, what about Apex? Have you done that?
You can do it on Apex and you can do it on Bullinox, I think.
I'll do one for Apex, so whoever uses Apex can help me out and use my code. That way it helps me out, right? You use Apex a lot, Debbie?
I did. I used them a while back, but what I don't like is you can't sit in a trade because they have if you're sitting in a trade and it goes up, they have like immediate drawdown. So you end up getting stopped out even though it didn't move very far because it went up 5 points 3 times. They hold that against you.
Oh, you're talking about
It's
intraday
not-
trading. Intraday trading,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not end of day drawdown.
Mm-hmm.
So
And this is what I was explaining to Marcos, because Marcos is always doing 5, 6 minis on Bullinox. And I'm like, yo, Marcos, if you see an instant $1,000 and they go back to 200, you're already negative $800, even if you're profit. So, yeah, if you're doing any intraday trading, you need to always take profits with any momentum and not let it die out.
That's why I hate futures prop firms and their intraday, daily drawdown that follows you until you make enough profits in the balance to go above it. Because a million times I had a trade go like plus 400 and then get eaten on a week and into a sell. So I lost double in the drawdown because the unrealized profit plus the actual SL, and that kills you, man. That kills you. So that's why I hate it. I use Forex. For me is the best because you don't have any of that. You just have daily loss limit. You don't have anything that follows you. You just gotta stay within the limit of the day, that is always the 5% of your balance.
Good to know. I used to do what was it called? I used to do this forex company. I forgot what their name was. I really never cared for them anymore. My funding traders or funding traders, something like that.
Yeah.
I used to use them.
Yeah, no, I know the one you're mentioning. It went broke
They went broke.
and it came back with a name. Yeah, I think that it went broke and came back for a different name and screwed a lot of people
Oh
in
wow!
the middle.
Look at that. Thank
Yeah,
God I
the
never got
only
funded
two
with
I
them.
really I only recommend two. Is the one that are the oldest ones and they are 100%. Well, I'm never gonna say 100% because I don't trust anybody, but at least they are the most legit ones, which are FTMO
Mm-hmm.
and the 5/6ers, the 5%ers.
Oh,
Those are the two that
fivers, right? 5%ers, something like that.
yeah, it's F5 CRES, which actually translates to the 5%ers.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
how it's called. Those two are the most reliable and
I
best ones.
I did use fivers back in the day but then they stopped serving United States customers, so I was like, dang. Everybody would say they
Yeah,
were the
you
best.
guys aren't allowed. Yeah, that sucks because by law you can only trade CFDs via bank. You
Mm-hmm.
can't do it on your own, so that sucks.
Mm-hmm. By the way, guys, this is a quick scalp into like 755. If you guys do like 10 micros, you would go long and then just hold. I want to do it. I really want to do it because look, it's right on EMA.
Yeah, just watch out. Look at the Nvidia chart and watch out because Nvidia is heavily rejecting
Once,
again. So
once,
if it doesn't hold this support zone again,
mm-hmm.
you may not get 755 on NQ.
Let me see. If I see NQ just pump, I'm definitely. I mean, if I see Nvidia pump, I'm taking that long.
Yeah, if Nvidia holds this support, then you can take a long to 760s again. But if Nvidia doesn't hold, you're probably gonna get 710 again on NQ.
Yeah, look at NQ go down while Nvidia's going up. It's weird.
Yeah, you always gonna have a little bit of lag
Hmm.
in how one reacts to another, unless it's like a
What,
big ass move
what they're gonna probably
up.
no, what I think they're gonna probably do is they're gonna come right here and dump into this zone, the 717, 715. They're gonna take that and then go
Yeah,
up.
probably.
That's what's gonna probably be it. That'll be the proper scalp. See here. Yeah, but that's it, guys. I'm gonna go for a walk. I need a little sunlight. I already ate. I'm gonna get a little sun, and then from there, this was a great session, guys. It was the longest session we've had yet.
Yes, it
So
was awesome.
thank you guys for being here
Yeah,
together
I need
again.
to.
And I'm out. All right,
Thank
guys.
you. Have
I
a
need to
great
get out.
day.
Always, guys. Bye bye now.
You too, guys. Bye.